Welcome to that synth show, baby. Man, I think they're coming. I think they might be here. And all we want to know is what synth you're going to take, baby, when they land. I know what synths I'm going to take. I'm going to show them to you first. I picked out two that I'm taking. So I know the two that I'm taking. I want you in the chat to think about what synthesizers you're going to take when the big green men land. And then, you know what? Every time we need a little bit of a synth break, we're going to take a little bit of a... we're going to take a little detour tonight, man. I'm going to show you the two synths that I would take if the aliens landed. And then we're going to actually check out a little craziness that's going on in the mainstream. Trying to, like, really feed us this alien thing. So, buckle up. Pour yourself something. Sit down. Chill. Got the Synth Samurai hat on. We're looking good. We're feeling good. We got Tony Black here. What's up, baby? Harmonic Sonics in the house. Happy Quails, what's going on, baby? Twin Cities Oxygen, always looking good. We got the Machines One, as per usual. We got Air. We got AK Mixmaster, baby. We got Trusto. We got Tactical MIDI. Every single damn legend on planet Earth is here tonight, and the chat is just filling up. So we got a little bit of a fun episode. It's Thanksgiving, man. It's time for all of us to thank everybody and give a little bit. So I'm giving a little bit of time tonight to dedicate it to the aliens. All right. So let me show you the first two synths first, man, before we get all crazy here. Now, if I jump on over to the Titantron right here, all right, this is the first synthesizer that I would take if the aliens landed. Okay, this is the first one. And I don't even got it yet, so that means I gotta buy it quick. I almost gotta go out and buy it tomorrow, because if these friggin' aliens end up showing up tomorrow and I don't got the UDO domino, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to friggin' take the Juno X or some something like that. And I want the domino. Now everybody wanted to know what this friggin' domino sounded like by UDO. The crazy legendary 8-voice synthesizer, 2-voice synths in one, bam bam, with the friggin' domino roll sound play. You pick all these different options, absolutely ludicrous. The filters are mental, okay? The sound is mental. Everybody was like, I don't know about the sound. Well, let me show you something. I'm about to show you right now why this thing is already a future classic. Why it's probably the greatest synthesizer ever made on planet Earth already, okay? And you're gonna get no potato audio. You're gonna get the real audio right here, right now, okay? So Leroy, turn down the music for a minute. All right, let's check this out from Sonic State. This is the first taste, the first demo, the actual perfect sound coming in. And once we get into this, I'm going to show you some of the craziest ass videos that's going on right now in the alien thing. And you know what? It's usually off on the fringes. Okay, I've been called crazy for a long time. Don't get me wrong. And I wear crazy with a badge of honor. Okay? I wear it with a badge of honor. When someone calls me crazy, I usually say thank you. You know? And I've been called crazy for a long time. But tonight, I guess crazy's the new normal? I don't know. We'll see. All right, but let's check this out first.
Sonic Lab presentation, George Hearn from UDO Audio with the new Domino. What's the sort of headline facts and figures about it? What is it?
Well,
Okay. Lovely slow glide. Oh.
it's a really
All right, so listen, man. PWM Nick Bat, okay, usually doesn't have that kind of reaction when one of the pros are in his studio, you know, hitting the note, okay? Nick Bat, I felt, was almost, I think he kind of, he astral projected, and he was hovering above himself there for a minute, being like, "Ooh, hold on." Stomach was grumbling. Every organ in his body started to jitter. You know what I mean? He had organ palpitation. That only happens when a frequency like that cuts through your body, all right? And Nick Bat, built like a tank, baby. Sherman tank, okay? It takes a lot to cut through that man's body, you know? He's pure British steel, okay? And when the frequency cut through Nick Bat's body like that, I got to go back. Watch Nick's reaction. A lot of you were listening to how crazy that sound was. Now watch Nick's reaction to the sound on a second run around. Watch this.
with the new Domino. What's the sort of headline facts and figures about it? What is it?
Well,
Okay. Lovely slow glide. Oh.
it's a really plucky envelope. See?
Oh God, there's something down there. That might not come across on YouTube, but I can feel it in my trousers. That was quite.
And for all you out there that don't want to know what trousers are, blue jeans, baby. Nikki feels it in those blue jeans. And listen, let me tell you something right now. From everything I've heard, there's a lot to be felt in those trousers. You know what I'm saying, Nikki?
Extreme. Yeah.
Really kind of extreme things, but that's not really all that it's about. That's just a bit of subtle drive.
Oh.
Now moving the delta cutter with the filter in stereo, I'm opening the cutoff on one side and closing it on the other.
Yeah, so it's moving across the image.
Sounds quite nice, doesn't it?
Yeah. Quite. That's lovely.
All right, so I had to do that promo for Nick Bat and Sonic State, man. Listen, that's what I've been waiting for. Sometimes when I feel something, I feel it. Nick feels it in his trousers. I feel it deep inside my soul, okay? I felt like from the minute I saw that domino, okay, it was love at first sight. And I knew it was going to sound amazing. And everybody was hating on it because they only got the potato audio from all the shows. Which, you know what? Thanks for making the potato audio and building up to this moment. Because just that one slight little demo there, if you don't think that this is one of the greatest synthesizers ever created on planet Earth, you've lost your mind, okay? You've lost all your marbles, okay? This is probably one of the greatest synthesizers ever made on planet Earth, past, present, and future, and it will be a future classic. Mark my words. And tomorrow you get to see the full thing. 6 p.m. UK time. That's 5 hours ahead. That's 1 p.m. Eastern American. 19 CET, whatever that is. I think that's when you get kicked in the head too hard. Udo Domino first look over at Sonic Steak, man. Check it out. Absolutely fantastic. So listen. That's the one I'd take. That's the one I'd take. Aliens come get me, I'm taking that because I feel like that's the only synthesizer right now on planet Earth that might actually have the possibility to repel, attract, and communicate with another species from another land, from an interdimension, from outside the ice wall. All right? The Udo Domino is our only chance, okay? It's our only chance to survive. And that's the synth I would bring to the desert island. Or sorry, the desert friggin' planet, or wherever we're going, right? What do you guys think, man? What's your synth? Let me know in the chat. Let me know right now. What synth are you taking? We got to check out one more because I found another synth that I'm going to take to a desert island, all right? There's one more. And that's this. I've also been talking about this one for a long, long time. And I told the people since day one, I was like, mark it down. The Arturia Astrolab is revolutionary, okay? It was so revolutionary, it was almost counter-revolutionary. It had that many haters coming out of the woodwork to hate on the friggin' Astrolab that it was counter-revolutionary. Do you understand what that means? That means the opposite of revolutionary in the sense that it's trying to beat the revolution, okay? It's the revolution to beat the revolution. Do you understand what that means? That's powerful, okay? And I told everybody that the Arturia Astrolab was revolutionary at the time. Now, they just put out the 37 key. I had a chat with Echo Craft today. We were going back and forth about it. At first, he was like, I don't know about that thing. I was like, bro, listen, take a second, relax, chill out, watch a few videos, pop back, hit me up later on. He hit me back later on. He had a damn friggin' receipt for it. I think he went and bought it. Okay? He showed me the receipt. Echo Craft, money, bot, tracking number. So, I don't know, man. Did he buy it? We'll wait and see. He might get buyer's remorse, send it back. I don't know. But I saw something that said he bought it. Now, me personally, I'm going to go out on a limb and say this right now. Right now, if you have the Astrolab 37 key, you will become probably the most productive musician. Maybe on planet Earth, but let's not shoot for the stars, okay? When we haven't even noticed the moon. If you buy the Astrolab 37, you will become your most productive self. You know why? Because now you can just sit down with your laptop and this beautiful, elegant, hyper-futuristic interface, okay? And you'll make album after album. You might make an album a day. I think I might just buy it just to prove it's possible. I'll make an album a day. I'll make 365 albums in a row. Because I know that this thing right here, this 37 key, super portable, lightweight, elegant, beautiful, okay? 1,800 presets, over 40 instruments, come in stock. That's let alone if you buy all the other stuff. And now you got it right in front of you. And I know what you're gonna say. Can't I just do that on my laptop? No, man, you gotta mouse scroll through all those damn presets. Do you really like doing that? I don't think you like doing that. And if you tell me you like doing it, you're a liar, and then we can't hang out no more. Because I know nobody likes moving that little arrow and flicking the mouse button like you're flicking the bean, okay? I know everyone's not into that. So when you get this thing, you got that beautiful knob. You can twist it. You can turn it. You see the beautiful screen. You see the instruments populating in front of your eyes. Something happens. Then you got Logic Pro geared up, or Ableton, or something on your laptop. And know what you're doing? You made an album. It's only been an hour. Okay? Then what happens? You go to the fridge, you pour up a hot Tod. You come back, sit down, you chug your hot Tod energy, okay? The most powerful, nutritious, hardcore energy drink on the market. Blows Red Bull away, blows Monster away, blows them all away. You drink that hot Tod, sit down, another album done. You know why? Because you got the Astrolab 37 key. And the power of that machine, you will not know it until you have it. And it comes in at a cool $699 to $799. That's not bad. Let's check out the video.
Hey everyone, Matt Paul here, and today I'm excited to show you Astrolab 37, Arturia's compact, expressive, and travel-ready stage and studio keyboard. In this video, we'll take a look at its sounds, controls, performance features, navigation, and connectivity, giving you a full overview of what this instrument can do. Let's jump in. Astrolab 37 is an avant-garde stage and studio keyboard designed for musicians who want the power of Arturia's software instruments in a compact, affordable, and performance-focused hardware format. Inside, it runs 44 V collection instruments using the same high-end synthesis engines.
You see what's going on there? All right, just take for a minute to yourself and think about you on the couch, all right? You got a blanket over your lap, all right? You got the friggin' 37 key right on your lap, warming it up. You got the laptop there. You got Logic open, okay? 2 seconds in, boom, you got a bass line. 25 seconds in, now you got a drum beat. 89 seconds in, now you got the coolest melody you've ever made. 2.5 minutes in, you got 2 songs made.
As the larger Astrolabs, delivering over 1,800 presets without compromise. Its biggest strength is that you get the full sound library of the bigger models, but in a form factor that's easy to carry, quick to set up, and perfect for travel, rehearsals, small stages, or tight studio spaces. Astrolab 37 can easily serve as a second or third stage keyboard, ideal for basses.
It can serve as a 5th stage keyboard. I'm not looking at it as a stage musician for this type of thing right now. I'm looking at this as an absolute productivity powerhouse. Noir, you feel me? You feel me, Noir? This is a productivity powerhouse. And I'm going to have to show you. Okay, I'm going to have to show you what I mean. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get up at 5 a.m. every morning now. Sometimes maybe I'll get up even at 2 a.m. And I'm going to make an album a day for a year. You watch.
Leads, textures, and expressive parts, while still being capable enough to stand on its own. To start, let's listen to a few presets that show the breadth and energy of what's inside.
Arturia, you're gonna get me copyright struck. Anyways, this is the second synth I would take. I would take the UDO DMNO, and I would take the Arturia Keylab 37. That's what I'd take. And someone just asked a question in the chat. They're like, if I got my laptop open and I got Arturia V collection number 11 or whatever, do I really need this? And I'm like, yes, you need it. Trust me. You need it. You definitely need it. Of all people, you need it. Okay? If you just asked me that question, of all people on planet Earth, you need it. Okay? That's just the way it is. All right. So now, these are two cool things. Now let's get into it, man, because I want you guys to throw in the chat what your synthesizer is that you take if aliens came. And we got some things geared up here that I think is going to make you guys go like, you know, things that make you go, Here it is, $699 on Sweetwater. Bam, bam. Gorgeous, beautiful. Both of these synthesizers are in the beautiful white/cream. Okay, the Domino's $3,500. This is $700. $700 for this? I don't know. What do you think? Looks good there. Is that real wood? Question is, nobody knows. EchoCraft says, I'm not buying the Astrolab now. Cancel my order. Buying the Domino. All right, listen. We can't be mad at you for that, bro. Listen, if you cancel the order of your Astrolab to pick up a Domino, I'm not mad at you for that. I ain't mad whatsoever, dude. Mini keys are the devil. All right, so let's check this out, man. While I play these videos, we're just going to take a quick peek. You guys are going to have to tell me what you think of this, right? There's a Sonic State one. Now watch these trailers. This came out the other day. And when I told you being crazy is now the new normal, what I mean is because before people used to call you crazy for stuff like this. But now it's being talked about in the same instance as Hurricane Joey down in Costa Rica. The same as the friggin' Ukraine war. Now it's like, okay, now the aliens are here. They've been here. We got tons of bodies and reverse engineered aircraft. Like it's nothing. They're just going to ignore the hundreds of thousands of people who've been talking about this forever. So that's what's interesting. We're going to play a couple trailers real quick. The first one and then the second one. And then I'm going to show you how this is mainstream. So buckle up, strap in, and let's see what's up.
I was informed in the course of my official duties of a multi-decade UAP crash retrieval and reverse engineering program.
These retrievals included the bodies of non-humans.
I'm aware of at least 2 advanced non-human species.
The bodies recovered are not all the same time.
So that's the first teaser. You can watch it on Prime. Now, these aren't Joe Blows. This ain't your jabroni running with a butt crack and his pants around his ankles saying he just got probed by a mantoid on some friggin' spacecraft above the county fair. All right? That's not these guys. These guys are ex-military, ex-intelligent, ex-friggin', what do you want to call it? Ex-weapon company manufacturer. These guys are the real deal Evander Synth Holyfield, okay? Like I told you, it's not the crackhead with no teeth, okay, on the corner of Hollywood Boulevard down around Skid Row telling you that her mother was an alien. This isn't who they are, okay? And I'm not even saying those people are crazy. I actually kind of believe those people, and I believed them a long time ago. Do I believe them now? I don't know what's going on. But all I know is when something gets shoved down your throat, you better buckle up, okay, and learn how to breathe through your nose. Do you know what I mean? All right, so let's check out the second trailer.
The American people are ready to receive the truth.
Humanity is not the only intelligence in the universe.
Humanity is not the only intelligent species.
We are absolutely not alone.
Non-human intelligence exists.
UAPs are real, they're here, and they're not human. I spent 25 years as a senior official with the CIA.
I worked on highly classified UAP programs.
28 years as an astrophysicist.
I served as the 4th Director of National Intelligence.
Director of Aviation Security in the National Security Council.
A 1-star admiral after 32 years of service.
People that come forward with this, I feel like they've taken their life in their own hands.
I was recruited to a highly sensitive government program that investigated unidentified aerial phenomenon.
For over 16 years, on behalf of the U.S. government, I worked as a senior intelligence official on the unidentified aerial phenomenon topic.
We learned that the U.S. government was involved in a long-running secret war with other nations to collect and reverse engineer vehicles not made by humans.
I have seen with my own eyes non-human craft and non-human beings.
So look at that thing. It's rotating. 8 of them.
The first country that cracks the code on this technology will be the leader for years to come.
China has established its own version of a UAP task force.
You think for a second that they wouldn't consider using it to achieve their ends of domination?
This is similar to the Manhattan Project. This is the atomic weapon on steroids.
This is so secret. Very, very few people in our entire government have been allowed access to it.
Even presidents have been operating on a need-to-know basis. But that begins to ramp out of control.
It's not acceptable to have secret parts of government that no one ever sees.
You better be careful about a government that doesn't trust its people, because there's no telling what they'll pull on you.
This is the biggest discovery in human history.
You had information being locked away that could change the trajectory for species.
It has so many beneficial impacts, including clean energy.
We should have disclosure today. We should have disclosure tomorrow. The time has come.
What else you want to know?
Age of Disclosure on Prime Video right now. You can go watch the whole thing. I guess the question is now we got to ask ourselves, this is what we're doing here, right? Why is this all happening right now? Why is there this absolutely insane, crazily produced, high budget documentary being loaded up onto one of the main streaming platforms, being shown in theaters with members of Congress, Senate on both sides, tons of ex-intelligence, CIA, FBI, tons of Air Force, military, tons of people who worked in black budget projects, blah, blah, blah. Why is this happening now? And then you in the chat, I know what you might be saying. You might be like, oh, it's just a movie. It's just a documentary, another bunch of crazies, blah, blah, blah. They changed the name of UFO to UAP. It was unidentified flying object. Now it's unidentified aerial phenomenon, because they had to make it more palatable and scientific. It's not called an alien anymore. It's called an NH, a non-human. So they're linguistically changing everything and doing like a reboot on the whole alien thing. Why are they doing it? I don't know why they're doing it, but they're doing it. So you can be like, oh, whatever, man. Whatever. These are demons. These are aliens are demons. Aliens are angels. They're interdimensional. They're blah, blah, blah. They're friggin' manufactured in a cloning lab. It doesn't matter what they are. They're getting ready to show you something, and they're getting ready right now. So, and if you don't believe me, let's just keep doing a little stroll over here. We got old Joey Rogan. I'll pull him a sec. But this isn't, this is CNN from a couple days ago. All right? This is CNN for a couple days ago. And I know what you're going to say. Oh, you're playing CNN. That's fake news. Okay, fine. The point is, then I got a Fox video loaded up too. Okay? And I could have loaded up CBC, ABC, NBC, MSNBC, BBC, Star News, Al Jazeera, RT, Sputnik. I could have loaded them all up. It's littered across them all right now, which means that something's getting ready to go down. Something's getting ready to go down is all I'm saying. And I don't know what it is. And I don't know if it's angels or demons or friggin' clones or little gray men or mantoids or blue avians or tall whites or Nordics or Dracos. I don't know which it is or what it is. Okay? But all I know is it's coming, and it's time to buckle up and enjoy the show. So let's check out what old CNN had to say, because when everybody says, oh, these are just crackpots, crazy, that's fine. But what I'm trying to do here now is show you that this is all over the mainstream news now, and they're talking about it like it ain't no thing. Watch.
Anomalous phenomenon, what we used to call UFOs, are real. They are spying on and interfering with nuclear and military activity. They have crashed on Earth, and their non-human bodies have been recovered. And the U.S. government has been covering it all up for decades. Those are the arguments featured in The Age of Disclosure. It debuts this Friday in some theaters and on Amazon Prime. And it features a bipartisan group of 34 senior members of the U.S. government, military, and...
Yes, and there are rumors that these people are looking for loop-hop synthesizers. All right, I was on the forums this morning. There are rumors going around. Trader to the Living's read them. Rumors are that they're looking for loop-hop synthesizers. And there's also crazy rumors going around that Tom Oberheim, Dave Smith, and Bob Moog, the three boys, were working with off-planet interdimensional beings, and that's where all this came from. That's where MIDI came from. That's where the friggin' the Model D came from. That's where all these things came from, because guess what? Nobody really understands what's going on here.
Intelligence communities, all of whom go on the record claiming to have direct knowledge of UAPs, unidentified anomalous phenomena. In a clip that is exclusive to the lead we're going to show you right now, then Senate Intelligence Committee Vice Chair, now Secretary of State Marco Rubio, explains how deep these layers of secrecy can.
So this is the Secretary of State, all right? You understand what's going on here right now? This is the current 2025 Secretary of State, all right? Like I told you before, this ain't Leroy from the trailer park, all right, who just got off a shift at the local carnival and then went home and suddenly showed up at 5:30 in the morning, bollock naked, running through the streets. All right? This is the Secretary of State of the United States government. Doesn't matter what you think. That's who's telling you this right now.
And go.
I think there's this assumption that presidents can walk in the Oval Office on day one and say, all right, take me to Roswell, show me the alien bodies. I want to see the video of the autopsy. I want to see the whole thing, open it up. I think that really is a naive understanding of how our government works. Even presidents have often been operating on a need-to-know basis. That's certainly true from a historic standpoint. The rationale, the justification was, the president shouldn't know about these things because that way the president always has deniability. All they need is a nod in this direction or in that direction. But that begins to ramp out of control. Frankly, I don't even know if the president would know who to ask. You could go to the director of the CIA. Nowadays, the director of national intelligence, and ask them. And even that person may not know, because those people rotate. But the people 3 layers underneath them that are there for 30 years, to them, it's like I've seen these people come and go. I have no obligation to tell them it exists. It just never percolates out.
Joining us now to discuss is Dan Farrer.
So what? Translation. There's a group of people who know everything, and they're not telling nobody nothing. But at this point, everyone's like, nah, screw that. We're going to tell everybody everything. One theory. The other theory is this is the final card. You know, this is the one. This is the one everybody's been talking about for years and years and years. The fake alien invasion that comes and everybody, you know, oh my God, and the whole world unites under one world, you know. The whole world becomes one system, and we unite either to go with or against something, another outsider or something like that. That's another prevailing theory. The other theory is now is that everybody's been so desensitized, and we got the population to a point where now you can finally bring out all this technology that existed forever that's been hidden, and you can actually tell how you got that, okay? Because now the population's been so desensitized and pacified to the idea that now the whole society won't collapse when you finally tell people what's really going on. That's another theory. I don't know what's true.
He's the director of the Age of Disclosure. So first of all, let me say I saw it last night, and it is riveting and fascinating. Congratulations. This is a subject that we've covered on this show, but you really, this is above and beyond.
Thank you.
The Secretary of State, then a senator, goes on the record there to provide a window into how deeply hidden this knowledge really may be.
Yeah, that Rubio clip sums up how significant the cover-up is. Every one of the 34 intelligence.
This is on the news, okay? You can say what you want about the news. The news is the news, but it's on the news, all right? Just like they be talking about, hey, down in freaking Costa Rica, that hurricane was wild, right? How's everything going down there, Governor? Now they're like, Secretary of State, what's going on? He's like, there's groups inside the government now that have been covering everything up nonstop. So listen, man, I don't know what's going on, but I know that crazy stuff's going on, and we got it all now, and it's time to let everybody know what's going on. Okay? Or it's like, all right, man, we got to really pull a fast one on them here now. Come on, break out the aliens.
Military and government officials I interviewed told me that not only is the public kept in the dark, but Congress is kept in the dark, and all sitting presidents have been kept in the dark.
So in the documentary, a number of officials go on the record to reveal a UAP crash retrieval program where technologies and even, quote, non-human biologics have been recovered.
You hear that? Non-human biologics. Translation, alien. Okay? Non-human biologics. NHBs is what they call them.
Officials say there is a secret war between the U.S., China, and Russia to try and reverse engineer some of these alien technologies from these crashed UAPs. How big are the national security implications here?
They couldn't be bigger. So this race, this secret Cold War race that our nation is in with adversarial nations to reverse engineer technology of non-human origin, the stakes are far, far greater than the atomic race.
All right, you got it? That's CNN. Let's jump over and see if Fox News, because guess what? You know how it works. You know how it works. CNN says one thing, Fox News says the opposite. All right? It's like, what is it? Two heads of the same bird. So CNN usually says this, Fox says the opposite. Fox says this, CNN says the opposite. You know how it goes. Red, blue, okay? MAGA lib, conservative, liberal, conservative. It's like, so when the news actually synergizes and they're telling you the same thing, that's when your ears should peak up and be like, okay, let me listen to this now, because the rest is nonsense. The rest is all spin and gerbil gobble and red team versus blue team. That's what the news is, okay? It's nonsense. But when both sides of the bird start speaking and chirping the same song, that's when you start paying attention. So let's see, just by chance, because every other day you turn on CNN, you can flip it over to Fox and they're telling you the exact opposite thing. But let's see if they're saying the opposite thing here.
Physicist Avi Loeb. Professor Loeb, thanks for being with us here today. You have been the most legitimate voice, the most renowned or credible voice in pointing out this has some high probability of being something other than a deep space comet. I believe, Professor, you gave it a 40% probability before this latest evidence. Let's talk about what this evidence is. A blue tail and a change in pace.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Indeed, I did a calculation that indicated that in order for it to accelerate in the way that it did recently, it must have, if it's a natural comet, it must have lost a substantial fraction of its mass, of all the 20% or so. And we should see a very massive cloud of gas around it as soon as it comes out of being hidden behind the sun. That should weigh of order 5 billion tons of gas around it. If we don't see that, there must have been some other means of propulsion that gave it that acceleration. So that's very
All right, translation, nerd translator. What he's saying is now we got something hurtling towards Earth that's changing speed and propulsion at rates that make no sense if it was your regular comet. All right, so we got that coming out. So now we got Fox saying that. We jump over here. Let's see what they're saying here. So like I said, if Fox News says the opposite of CNN, all right, the theater's on. Let's see this.
Tonight, we get a first look at a new documentary on UAPs and what government officials may know about top secret programs on the subject. It features testimony from 34 high-ranking government officials. My colleague Brett Baer speaks with the director and producer of The Age of Disclosure.
We've had repeated instances of something operating in the airspace over restricted nuclear facilities, and it's not ours.
They have both deactivated and activated nuclear weapons with both the United States and Russia.
These are otherworldly things that are performing maneuvers that haven't been seen.
The UAP activity surrounding nuclear weapons is not a historic issue. It's an ongoing issue.
Well, joining us now to talk about his new film, The Age of Disclosure, is director and producer Dan Farah. He says the documentary reveals an 80-year cover-up of non-human intelligent life and a secret war among major nations to reverse engineer advanced technology of non-human origin. The film will be released in select theaters in New York, Washington, and Los Angeles on November 21st. Also available worldwide to purchase and rent on Prime Video. Dan, thanks for being here. You've been working on this for more than...
Go ahead and hit the like button. Come on. If you're just hanging out here, subscribe. We're giving you the hottest content on the internet, okay? We're giving you synth content. I just brought you two of the most brand new synthesizers on planet Earth, okay? Now I'm running you through Age of Disclosure, one of the most revolutionary documentaries on planet Earth. I got the Secretary of State here on camera letting you know that aliens have shut down nuclear facilities in Russia and the US, and they don't know where they came from, who they are, and how they did it. That's what I'm bringing you tonight. That's what you call the hottest content.
3 years, and you say this is going to be a groundbreaking documentary.
Yeah. I interviewed 34 extremely high-level military, government intelligence officials who all have direct knowledge of this issue. Much of what they know is classified, but in this film, they break their silence on what they can lawfully disclose.
I mean, there's a lot of skepticism, as you know. There's a lot of stigmatism about this issue. But as you're talking to all of these people and you're building these blocks for this movie, you get to the point where it's not a matter of if it's happening or if it's real.
Yeah, so
no pushback. Zero pushback. Just like you're telling us it's not if, it's like, it's real. And he's like, yep, it's real. Yeah.
Single person I interviewed made it very clear that it was no longer a question of whether this was a real situation. It's a very real situation.
Humanity is not the only intelligence in the universe.
Humanity is not the only intelligent species.
We are absolutely not alone. Non-human intelligence exists.
UAPs are real, they're here, and they're not human.
The questions now are,
like, do you believe these guys? So this is the thing. Who are you gonna believe? What are you gonna believe? You know, you got people in the chat being like, this is baloney. You got people in the chat being like, I saw an alien. You got other people being like, how come there's no good pictures of it? So there's all these different thoughts. So who are you going to believe? Because before, the argument was, well, it's just a bunch of crazy people talking about it. Okay, that's fine. That's easy. Then it was, you know, that's just fringe people. They're just kind of exploring these topics that are fringe. Now it's like, all right, you got all these military dudes and it's all over the mainstream media and they're telling you it's real. And basically, you know, buckle up now because we're about to release the whole works on you. What are you going to believe? And then do you believe that? So what I was trying to make a point earlier today when I was in the car, I'm going to open the phone lines up now in a sec. What I was trying to say in the car earlier when I was doing this, it doesn't matter what you believe at this point because it's just going to happen. So it doesn't matter if you believe it or not, it will be. It'll just be. It's going to happen. It's like they're putting it right in your face now and basically telling you, we're doing this, okay? So, you know, we're just basically telling you we're going to do this now, all right? All right, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're going to pretend it's not crazy anymore, and we're doing it. That's what they're telling you. We're doing it. So you going to get it? It doesn't matter if you believe it, because we're doing it, and you're going to believe it because we're doing it. That's what's going to happen, all right? So anyways, let's jump on over here. You guys can go check all that out on your own. I'm opening up the phone lines right now. Call in. Tell me what you think, man. Is it full of baloney? Do you like the show tonight? What are you thinking? I'm opening up Google Voice 413. Phone lines are now wide open. The hottest friggin' internet show, the hottest synth show on TV. All right, 413-279-4344. Call in. Tell me what you're thinking, man. Tell me anything you want. The topic, we're hoping to have first-time callers who've either been abducted and own a Behringer, not abducted and own a Moog, and or are still abducted and are looking for help to get out. First caller. Welcome to that Synth Show Live.
Hey.
What's happening?
Hey. Oh, you know, just watching your show.
Cheers, man. What's going on? Who do we got calling in tonight?
This is Rob Taylor.
Robbie Taylor, baby. Good to hear you, man. Long-time caller. What's happening,
Hey.
brother? Regular on the show.
Oh,
Pleasure.
nothing. I don't know. All I can say is the truth is out there.
What do you think?
Just have to
What do you
wait
think?
for it. Do-do-do-do.
What do you think, bro? What do you think, though? Listen, this is what do you think of this? Because, like I said, this is kind of, they're telling you it's on, like Donkey Kong now, right? So,
Okay. What do I think about aliens, or what do I think about aliens and synthesizers?
you can say whatever you want. What are you thinking at this moment?
I think that something that travels across the entire universe probably has a good idea on how to hide and not get on film.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do think that's why they probably didn't get good pictures, right?
That's exactly it. That's got to be it.
Yeah, it's like,
I
man,
mean,
I
we
got the
we
best
got
iPhone,
pictures
man. How
of-
come no one got no good pictures of this stuff, man? It's because they got something there that don't let you take those pictures. dude.
Exactly.
They gave you the
I mean,
iPhone.
We can get high-end photos of the moon, but yet, you know, and all kinds of other things, but we can't catch one alien without it blurring. I mean, come on.
Mm-hmm. You think they're pulling your leg, or they're getting ready to go full?
Well, you know what
Cray-tan?
I like to do? I like to think of it the way Art Bell told me years ago. He says that watch the movies that come out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like before we had that asteroid that blew up over there in Russia,
Mm-hmm.
we had great movies about like Greenland and what was the other one? Armageddon, and all these things started happening, you know, right before an event.
Mm-hmm.
So the more it's in the news, the more people are starting to get desensitized about it, the more you probably think it might happen.
Yeah, and it's like I almost feel like this is what I feel like, and why I think this is kind of happening right now is because I think they've got a good enough gauge on the people that they know that they can hit them with this now, and the people that are going to freak out are in a small enough number that society can bust through this disclosure, whether it's real or fake. This is the thing. It doesn't matter if it's real or fake, okay? It doesn't matter if it's fake aliens or real aliens. They're going to disclose things that are going to blow your mind that they're going to tell you came from aliens, right? So it's either true or fake. It don't matter. They're going to tell you.
Well, I know that if I had to grab one synth, it's going to be my my Push 3.
Ooh, you're going with the Ableton, hey?
If I only had to grab one, it'd be that or the Roland Phantom I have.
Oh, so one's lightweight
But
and
that
portable.
would be hard. That would be hard to carry, of course.
Yeah, you'd have to throw some book bag straps on that Phantom, man, and throw it over your back.
Yeah, it's a good 50-pounder.
Mm-hmm. Big time, man.
So,
That's cool. That's cool, man.
Well, I don't want to hog up your lines. I'll let you get somebody else on there.
Hey,
so.
appreciate you calling, Robbie, man. Long-time caller, long-time listener, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I wanted to say one more thing.
Yeah.
If y'all get a chance, check out. I just did a room tour. Of my studio. It's on YouTube.
All right, Robbie Taylor, man.
Musician.
Throw the link. One of the mods. Throw the link in the chat.
Autism musician. That's what it is.
Autism musician.
Autism
musician.
YouTube.
Check it out on YouTube. Robbie Taylor got
Put
the
it all
video.
in there. All right,
man.
guys.
You the man, bro.
All right, bye.
All right, peace. All right, man, that's Robbie Taylor, first caller of the night. You know, Robbie's opinion. Robbie's a long-time listener, long-time caller. He's been calling in since the show started about a little while ago now. Well, it's been a couple years. We've had the hottest call-in show on the internet, definitely. And, you know, Robbie's got a good point. Why ain't there no, Echo Craft asked the question, why ain't there no good pictures of these things? And the answer is, maybe they don't want you to have the pictures, because if they're smart enough to get here, they're smart enough to stop you from peeping Tom and on them like Echo's doing. All right. Echo Craft. Hold on. All right, we got a call in here. We had a little bit of a buffering there. Who's calling in tonight?
This is Echo Craft.
EchoCraft.com. What's going on, buddy?
How you doing, man?
Doing good, man. I'm feeling good. I mean, dude, I was telling people, man, I've been born and bred for this. I've been waiting for this moment my whole life. Okay.
So yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not dissing the whole idea behind this at all. Trust me, I've been a big sci-fi fan for a long time, and I remember, you know, watching stuff when I was a kid, growing up, about aliens and UFOs and all that stuff. And, you know, I mean, I always believed that there's definitely more intelligent life out there than us. That's for damn sure, because we're sure fucking everything up anyway. But one of the things that is interesting to me is you guys were talking about pictures, right? And videos. And, you know, you're saying, well, maybe the aliens have the technology to block us from seeing it and all that stuff. I tend not to believe that. But I do believe that from one of the pilots of what he said during filming that one that was over the ocean that day, was it last year? Or he said it was going so fast that it was hard to get the image quality.
Shutter speed slash friggin' frames per second can't capture it.
Yeah, I tend to believe that more than I don't know, man. It's hard because I really believe that so first of all, let me just clear this. I have a friend of mine that he doesn't believe that there's spirits or ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
Some people do, some people don't. I happen to believe in that stuff. I happen to have proof of stuff like that, witness stuff like that. So then I say to him, I said, well, but you believe in aliens? And he says, oh yeah. I said, so you don't believe in things that actually happen on this planet, but you don't believe that that there's such a thing as people from another planet or another dimension or another universe.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, no, that's I believe in that, but I don't believe in spirits. That's bullshit. And I'm like, okay, So I mean, here's the thing. Who are we? This is what I want to make a point, and then I'll shut my mouth. Who are we not to believe anything? So I mean,
exactly.
I had a guy describe this to me. He was a priest, and he described this to me. He says, if you look at a beach and all these grains of sand that make up the beach, right? He says, who are we not to understand that we're just that tiny grain of sand in the universe?
Mm-hmm.
And it made a lot of sense to me. There's definitely something bigger out there, better out there. I believe in God. There's something out there that created all of this because, and then you have the whole Darwin theory, and then you have the whole, man evolved from ape theory and all that bullshit, right?
Why are they doing this now?
Right.
That's
my point.
Why are they mainstreaming this at this moment? Why are they mainstreaming it? Why have they took the, what's the deal? Why did they take the brakes off of this and said, nope, let's go?
Well, one of the biggest things too is, remember, there's been sightings all over this planet, all different times, right? All different years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the funny part is sometimes there's sightings that actually coincide. People don't even know each other. They're from different parts of the world that never even met each other, but they can recall the exact same thing that they saw in the sky, and stuff like that. So you can't keep saying, oh, that's not true, that never happened. Oh, you must have been drinking that night. They're always trying to cover this stuff up, man.
Well,
so why are they showing it now?
Why are they telling you it's happening right now? Why?
Because we're in a climate right now in the world where we need something that'll change the direction. We need something else to believe in, because right now humanity, there's not much going on with humanity, man, but hate and distrust. And if this is just a political thing to bring people together, I don't know. Or is it a real thing that actually they're fucking putting out there because they want people to understand, hey, there's more to this than that little circle that we're in about hate and not trusting one another, and racism and Nazism.
So
you think
it's like one of these moments where they can actually disclose something, whether real or fake, that will end up like when you're sitting at an event and the hypnotist is there and the bro's on the stage walking around like a dog, and then the hypnotist snaps his fingers. This disclosure might be a collective snap of the fingers that breaks everybody out of this kind of hypnotic state that we're locked into and puts us almost puts us into a new reality.
Yeah.
Like a reset, some might say.
Yeah. And people talk about a reset all the time, and certain people think a reset is civil war or having a catastrophe happen in the country where people start fighting one another, and that's already happening.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not a reset. That's already happening.
Mm-hmm.
So so if they come up with something like this, and it is real,
mm-hmm.
it would definitely be the snap of a finger, because we'd all look at each other and go, what the fuck?
Everyone's kind of stuck at that. I feel like everyone's kind of, this is my opinion right now, is when 2020 happened, whatever you think about 2020 and the great pause, I feel like that the record has been skipping from that moment. Do you know what I mean? I feel like the record's been skipping and everybody's stuck in this loop at the minute. And it's almost like humanity needs a collective snap of the fingers to break everyone out of that state that they got trapped into due to like a global MK Ultra event, you know, and now they need to be like woken up out of it. And it's almost like in order to wake everybody up out of something that was so crazy that hypnotized them, you have to have something even crazier to wake them up, right? Almost.
Yeah. But I don't think it's, see, this is where I'm when you said in your opening monologue, you said, you know, we're all, you know, what's crazy, you know, what's crazy today, right? What's, you know, when you think about it, the whole goddamn world right now is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like when I was growing up, I never thought I'd see stuff that's going on that I see now. You know what I mean? And so, you know, it is kind of like a wake-up call. You know, I'm seeing on the screen right now, Project Bluebeam, you know, hologram Christ. I mean, those are things that, you know, the Project Bluebeam thing, I believe that. I think that's real.
Well, I mean, it's all
You know,
declassified as like a project that they looked into and, you know, it was a potential option. So,
well, I mean, you know, I have friends that are in the military, you know, special forces. One of them's in special forces, and he said to me, he said, dude, he said, we have Bluetooth technology right now that we use as consumers. He said that's 20 years old. He said the stuff that we're using in the Army and in the Marine Corps and in the armed forces, he says, will blow your mind. He goes, the weapons that we have, he says, everybody's like thinking that, you know, we're all running around with, you know, AR-15s and F-16s or whatever the hell they're called. And he goes, we have stuff that'll blow your mind. And he goes, and you won't believe where it comes from. So when I hear stuff like that coming from a guy who's seen tons of, he's a lifer. He's 25 years in the military, special forces, trained to do all kinds of stuff. And he tells me stuff like that, but can't reveal to me what it is. I believe him.
Yeah.
So,
and guess what? If he's making it up, great kayfabe, you know, so whatever, like you're making it believable enough and you've got enough credentials. Well, dude, the thing is about that, I think after tonight and this week, if you told that to somebody, they could be like, man, your bro's just making that up. And you're like, yeah, but he's military. And they're like, yeah, military, whatever. But then you get a documentary come out like The Age of Disclosure that everybody can go watch. And everybody in there has the bona fides on paper. So
right. Well, and but see, that's the thing. Like, I know this dude for a fact is like the real deal. Like he doesn't talk out his ass. Like he's totally upfront and honest with you. Like, because he's also, he's up there in rank, and he like says there's shit that we have that'll blow your mind. And he said, we're not the only, he said, don't take the lie that America is the only one that has this technology. He goes, it's been given to everyone. So with that statement, I'll shut up. But I mean, I think you're right. I think there's something going on, and I'm not kayfabing right now, and I'm not being a conspiracy theorist. There's something going on, like you said, it's a snap of the finger to snap everybody out of this crazy shit that we've been dealing with for the past 10 years.
It's like the only option right now. The crazy thing now is it's like the only option is to try this here to snap everybody out of this weird loop that everybody's in, you know, and it's, you know, the loop is multiple layers, bro. The loop is like right versus left, you know, the loop is like these people versus that people. The loop is like, no, I'm on this team, I'm on that team. And like, how do you actually collectively snap everybody out of fighting with each other? You know, like when your two kids are fighting, what do? You know,
and the scary part
take them out
is
for pizza.
Well, exactly. And the scary part is this:
switch the scene.
It's weird because people that were against each other on the right and the left are now starting to turn their heads and looking at each other saying, well, maybe this guy on the left's right, and maybe that guy on the right is right. It's very strange because it's almost like the governments are pitting people against each other to shut each other up.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it does.
I don't know if that makes any sense.
It's like as long as you guys are fighting about nonsense, you're not really going to be worried about you know, what we're doing with all this money that you've been giving us, or you know, what you know, how come you guys are are restricting all this crazy technology that you have, blah, blah, blah. Just keep fighting with each other, you know, just keep divide and conquer the people and let us do whatever. But the crazy thing is you've got, that's why I showed the CNN and the Fox News clip, right? Because like I was just saying, you have these two shows.
They're never on the same
They're
page,
never on
dude.
the same page. So whenever they are on the same page, there's something going on, right? There's something that they're trying to tell you is about to happen or is happening, and we're being instructed to get on the same page with it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if you haven't figured that out, like, holy crap.
No, you're absolutely right. You're right. Well, listen, man, I don't want to hold you up. You know, I just wanted to put my 2 cents in there. I always call in. I know I'm a pain in the ass.
Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. What are you talking about, pain in the ass? Good to have you back, man.
This is one of my favorite subjects because I've always, you know, I watch all that shit. I watch what's that Ancient Aliens. I love that show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. Well, listen, you're gonna be able to have a front row seat soon.
Real quick, I got a quick story. Yeah. When I was in 6th grade, I had my favorite teacher. He was a social studies teacher. His name was Mr. Shepard, and he was fascinated with ancient history. And one of his topics that we studied for a whole year, it was awesome, was Egypt. And now, before the movie Stargate came out, he talked about how the pyramids were built for launch pads. And then Stargate came out years after, and I went, holy shit, that's what Mr. Shepard was talking about, that stuff. And how the Egyptians, you know, had built these massive cities with these giant pyramids, and they're all over the world. And
now they're coming out telling everybody there's freaking, you know, 10,000 layers of underground freaking floors under the thing with labyrinths in them and everything. Like, that's normal.
But this is a guy. This was a 6th grade teacher teaching us about this stuff, and I was fascinated by it. And I wish when the movie Stargate came out, I wish, because I was older then, I wish I could have called him and talked to him and said, man, you were like spot on with this stuff. You know, it was a theory that he had. You know, but I just wanted to say that. That's why I'm fascinated by this subject, and I'm fascinated by space and aliens and all that. I'd love, because we're not the only ones out there, bro. We're not. This is, you know, you talk about flat Earth and all that. I love talking about that stuff too, because who knows? We don't know.
This is the thing about me, bro. I don't know what's going on, right? So I don't know anything. This is the thing. I don't know anything, and I love different ideas, and things have been so crazy now for like a huge, you know, things that are being shoved down your throat and then pushed on you and psyoped and everything in between. I don't know what's going on anymore. I really don't. And I don't try to pretend I know. And if I do try to do it, it's just because I'm having a bit of a laugh, but I really don't know anything. I'm just kind of like, man, I'm open to any idea. I'm open to anything being possible. That's why this kind of alien disclosure thing that's happening right now is so fascinating to me, because everybody is throwing out the, well, I believe it, I don't believe it. And my point is, it doesn't matter what you believe, because it's happening. It's going to happen. So it doesn't matter if you believe it or not anymore. They're going for it.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah, man.
All right, bro, you the man.
I'll let you go.
All right, peace.
All right, peace.
Next caller. Hold on. Next caller. You are live, and you are on Synth Open Lawn. What's happening?
Exactly.
You there? Hello? Yeah. What's going on, baby? You're live and in color. Who do we got calling in?
What's up, man? This is Brian. This is 6 Cents.
What's up? Who is it?
6 Cents.
Oh.
Is this Samurai?
Yeah, this Samurai. What's going on, buddy? Obviously.
What's up, man? I'm just hanging out. I'm watching your show.
Sweet, dude. What do you think of it all?
Dude, I think it's super wild, man. I mean, it's like, it's like kind of like you said, it's like the rollout, the layout of the whole thing is sort of, it's the way it sort of needs to happen, I think. Because it's just, I mean, too much information right away could cause a lot of panic. But it seems like, I mean, they are laying it out in a pretty uniform kind of way, I guess. I just
coordinated.
It feels like something is happening this time.
It's coordinated this time. It's coordinated. It's being rolled out in a way that like the public can handle, which is like very cinematic style, you know, very like hard hitting, 60-minute-y kind of like, all the experts and the news stations are all on the same page. It's wild.
I mean, there's some legitimate like news sources that are sort of picking it up in the last 2 days, I guess you could say. It's like they're talking, they're laying it out. So
they're laying it out.
I think it's just a matter of time before the big D makes the announcement and becomes the guy who introduced the world to aliens. So
I kind of feel like that's, you know what I mean? Like I kind of feel like there's no one else that could really do it, at this point. Like it kind of has to be, right? Because
don't you think if he does it though, it's like nobody will take him seriously. It's like half the world will just be like, immediately be like, that's bullshit. We're not doing that. Well, we don't believe him. And he says that it's wrong.
I think that the reason that's what we're getting this, this is like a 5-course meal. So we just sat down now and we got introduced to the people who are going to be making the meals. And serving the food. And we're like, okay, this is a pretty respectable place I'm in here. All right. The friggin' staff is dressed good, super polite, place is clean. All right. This place is the real deal. So that's like this documentary and the mainstream news covering it. So they're letting everybody know, hey, this is serious business. So that, like you just said, when Mr. T goes and drops the bomb, everybody won't be able to say he's making it up because they've already set the table too well,
Yeah, I haven't seen the movie yet. I'm wanting to watch that movie. I was hoping, is it a pay thing on Amazon Prime?
It's on Prime, but I can't see it being that much, man. We're paying $5 for a coffee these days. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it too. I checked out all the deal. If you don't even want to watch that, you can go to Joe Rogan. Just did an episode with that bro.
Was he on there?
Yeah, he was on there for like 3 hours. So, I mean, he goes into everything. You can watch that one on there now, and that'll give you a good idea before you even watch the movie. But, I mean, it's wild stuff, dude. I think it's friggin' wild, and I think you're right.
Yeah, so what do you think's the deal with NASA? I mean, because NASA, was mum for weeks, and because of the government shutdown, supposedly, they had photographs, and then they released these shitty photographs that just don't look any better than what they had months ago. But yet around the world, people are taking photographs and manipulating them and making them pretty clear. So, this is kind of not a normal comet kind of thing. It's like NASA, can't they see that?
I think NASA, if you want my honest opinion on NASA is like, NASA was started by Werner von Braun, one of the head of Hitler's rocket scientists back in the day when they brought all the Nazis over during Project Paperclip. Okay, when Russia, the Soviet Union, and America split up all the smartest and the brightest in Nazi Germany, right? So they took half, America took half, and then they got Werner von Braun to start NASA, right? So NASA was started by a Nazi. And then what did they do? All they did was just basically, it's like a tax scam. They just keep asking for billions and billions of dollars, and NASA doesn't do anything, and then they just, funnel that money out the back door to other projects that then actually do all the real stuff. So NASA's basically just like a money laundering operation that doesn't do crap. What has NASA done? You get them talking about going to the moon, and then they never go back, and you can go watch all the footage of the engineers being like, oh, we can't redo it. We lost all the footage. And you're just like, okay, well, what else are you doing? And then they're like, oh, we're sending rockets to Jupiter. It's like, okay, sure you are. It's like,
God, they spent so much money over the years and stuff like that. Where's that money? Couldn't they have gone back to the moon to do something? Or it's like, come on.
It's a tax scam, bro. All it is a tax scam. NASA goes in, says we need 20 more years and we'll do it. And then they ask for another 60 billion, 100 billion, and they never do anything. What do? They don't do nothing. They put out crappy pictures of CGI space nonsense. That's all they do. And you got Elon Musk has done more rocket testing and innovation in rockets than NASA's ever done. Look how much money NASA's been used and how many people they've had under the employ. So it's just a big joke. NASA's a scam. That's what I think.
Yeah. No, I think it's there's something going on though. It's very interesting. It's kind of I'm kind of like, I don't know, I think like you a little bit. I'm ready for it, sort of, because something needs to happen, and it feels like the time's right for something like this.
It's the right time. It's the right time almost in every sense.
Perfect.
It's
perfect. You've rolled out AI intelligence now. You finally, I don't even know if it's truth or not, but it's like, you created an intelligent being that's capable of contacting or coordinating and allowing humans to communicate with a foreign entity. So it's like AI is like it. So
yeah, I feel
know.
like it's, I feel like you just said, I feel like it's, if you laid out this huge, you know, like huge fan of options, every one of them is almost like, okay, it's the right time, right time, right time, right time, right time. It's the right time. It's like, this is the right time, isn't it? I think people, like you said, it's like, it's at the point now where most people be like, yeah, I knew they were here. Yeah, I knew they existed. Of course, you know, it's like, that's the kind of vibe that the collective has at the moment, almost to the point, like if they revealed aliens right now, maybe even next week they would move on to something else. It's that everybody's that desensitized to the fact that it's probably happening. And when, by I meaning that is like, we don't know what it is, right? We don't have any idea. It might not be real. It could be fake, but there's something happening beyond our understanding. And whether that's just a bunch of super smart people who got tons of crazy tech that now they're ready to bring out and monetize and capitalize on and make a fortune off, right? Or they need to make it to the next level of human evolution, so they have to bring this tech to the people, and the only way they can explain it to them is that aliens gave it to them. Or aliens did give it to them, and now they're busted, and they're like, we know you gave it, now give it to the people. So it's either one of like those 3 or 4 options.
But somebody's got to eat shit. Don't they get the blame for like hiding it for so long, covering it up kind of stuff? Who's going to take the blame for it?
Well, it seems like they're laying out the blame to be a group of bureaucrats who've been dug into governments all across the planet, who've been like gatekeeping this information, slowly siphoning off the technology and cash to outside black budget projects who are then developing this technology, using it for themselves to do certain things. You know, who knows what they're using it for, but they definitely ain't using it to enhance humanity. Put it that way, are they?
No. Looking, hey, you brought up that changed subject, but what synth would you take with you on the voyage?
Right now, man, if I had to pick one, to take with me, I out of my setup right now, I'd take the I'd take the Hydrosynth Deluxe, I think.
Oh, okay, nice choice. Dude, I think, you know what I think you ought to take?
What?
I think you ought to get that whatever the hydrosynth, the flute thing that they make, and get that thing. Learn how to play that.
Dude, the DO synth? Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
That thing would be awesome.
Oh my God. I want to buy the DO synth. If the DO synth was $500, you know.
Is it $500?
No, it's 1,000. I said if it was 500.
It's 1,000, yeah. It's like $899 or something. Yeah.
You know, just like 1,000 for a big
but it'd be cool.
flute.
That's what you need to, play in outer space, something like that. It'd be
Yeah.
cool.
You could serenade a few aliens with that thing, especially a few of the ladies, you know?
No, that's a good choice. I think
hit up one of those space bars with the DO synth.
I was trying to think of what I would take with me. I got a lot of synths. Man.
Yeah, what would
I got
you
a lot
take?
of Behringers.
What would you take?
I got all of Behringer stuff. So.
Oh damn.
All of it. All the modular, all the semi-modular.
Sweet. So you're a Behringer bro for real.
Behringer. Dude, I love the Behringer stuff. It's so I'm not gonna say me and you are gonna differ, but I do a lot of VST stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
And but I've got all the analog stuff as well. It's just a different mindset. It's like I got to have a lot of free time to go in and just want to jam. I record a lot. I'm recording a lot of tunes, so I run through a DAW basically. So having a VST set up into my Universal Audio Luna, I use Luna DAW. It's just, I got every single synthesizer at a moment's notice where it's easy to grasp. It's easy to save. It's not as fun necessarily as analog or whatever, but I enjoy the VSTs because of that. And Jesus, Cherry Audio just released one today. It's like the Mercury 8 Jupiter.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Dude, their stuff is impeccable, like as far as the quality. And I've got I would take a Micro Freak. That would be my one I would take with me.
Micro Freak, dude. Okay, Mini Freak. I'm feeling the Mini Freak a lot too. See, I love the Mini Freak.
I got the Mini. I got both the Mini and the Micro. I would take the Micro. I like the bigger, a little bit bigger, but and a computer because I would need my VSTs. So I'd be like, I don't know, I've got a portable computer like a iPad.
Mm-hmm. That's why I was like at the beginning of the show, I was praising the Astrolab. The Astrolab 37 key, because in my mind,
the new one, it's brand new.
I'm like, that's such a beautiful bridge between hardware and VST that's really portable, and it's almost like an off studio production unit. I feel like that's just kind of like
What's the cost? What's the price on that thing?
that's $699. Not bad, you know. You get the Arturia package with it, the basic one, I think.
You already, man, you don't own VSTs. I would say you don't own you own those VSTs? Or?
No, I only got one VST.
They're good.
That's Venus Theory's Noctua.
Dude, they're top notch, man. It's like, I don't know. I'm never gonna like. I'm awesome. I think it's awesome that you're sticking to your guns with the analog and stuff like that. But man, you want to play the Mellotron like I know you like.
I know, bro.
You want to instant access to some of it. It's kind of cool to incorporate that.
I'm holding off for so long, but I feel like at some point I'm gonna have to break and just become VST dude. You know.
You know what I got recently that is a kind of a indulgence purchase for myself?
What's that?
I got the pistol, whatever. I got the European.
Ooh.
Have you seen the Omni? What's it called? The Orchid?
The Orchid. You got the Orchid?
I do have the Orchid, yes.
Oh, Tame Impala's one?
Dude, you got to check it out. Have you seen the little Orchid?
Yes, dude. You're talking about the one that's just got like, you can...
1 octave.
Yeah, man. That thing is like super unique, and you can basically set it to any type of like scale, and you can just whap the chords in and make these crazy melodies.
It's really weird, yeah. It's like, it's kind of cool, man. It's like, but it's got some great sounds, and but it's hooked up sort of to VSTs, but it's got a cool controls. You'd like the analog feel and the chord structure.
Yeah,
it's kind of a cool addition. They keep selling out. It's sold out again. It's sold out twice.
Especially for a dude like me, man, who's not really a musician, man. One of those instruments, if they can give me a little like, what do we call it? A little performance enhancing synth. You know what I mean? Like a little boost to be able to like whack the melodies in pretty quickly. You know?
Yeah, I think you might appreciate it. You can try it out, I think, and send it back if you don't like it. But
yeah, that's a
PES,
bro. That's a performance enhancing synth. How much? 700?
I think I got it for like, I mean, it's not that bad. $5.99, something like that.
Man, I gotta find some cash fast. You know what I mean? There's too much cool stuff. I need more.
Yeah, you got that hot dog stand, right? The lemonade stand.
I gotta get the hot dog. I got Hot Todd. Listen, Hot Todd is on the way, baby. And listen, it's the hottest energy drink known to man. It's the creator's energy drink. It's the energy drink for electronic musicians. It's the energy drink for gamers. It's the energy drink that's full of vitamins and minerals, all natural, pure, unadulterated, super toad energy, baby. And listen, when you taste this thing, you're gonna friggin' love it. Trust me.
I got to get some of that, man.
You're going to be getting some, man. It's coming very, very soon. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's the fuel of the renegades. It's the fuel of the creators. It's the fuel of the electronic music industry. It's going to blow Red Bull away. It's going to blow Monster away. It's actually probably going to blow most people's minds that when they get this, taste it, and then see what's in it, it's almost going to turn every freaking person superhuman. I ain't lying when I tell you that.
I like it, man.
All right, man. I'll keep you posted.
It's a great sales pitch.
I'll keep you posted.
Thanks, man. Hey, dude, I appreciate everything you're doing.
I appreciate you.
I'm a big fan. I've enjoyed watching your show grow, and it's cool that you're like spreading the synth love out there. And I think a lot of people are attracted to that, and you bring a cool group of people together as one. So
yeah,
there's not a lot of that going on. So thank you for that.
Are you into Discord?
I don't know if I'm there or not. I don't think so. I've not done any music stuff online necessarily, but I need to be.
If you ever want to pop in the Discord, just send me an email. I'll send you the link. Get in the Discord. All the Renegades are in the Discord, hanging out, doing their thing. So if you want to go, just hit me up with an email. I'll send you the link.
Will do, man. Thanks, man.
All right, bro. You the man.
Good night.
All right, night. All right, man. We'll take a couple more callers, man. We got some great calls coming in tonight. You know, this is like a pure... This is what makes it all worth it. You know, you got a show here. We're talking about synthesizers. We're talking about, you know, global wild events. We're talking about alien disclosure. We're talking about everything up, down, in between. Talking about new energy drinks for the creators out there. It's a beautiful thing, man. So if anybody else wants to call in, we'll take a couple more callers. We got 413-279-4344. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I might have to change my mind now. Take the Hydrosynth if the alien comes. I got so many pretties, you know. Let me jump on over here for a second. Show you, like, look. I guess I'll show you in a sec. Hold on. Another call coming in. All right, baby. You are live and in color. Welcome to Synth Open Line with your host, Synth Samurai. What's on your mind?
Hey, what's happening? What's happening, Samurai? Am I on the show?
You are on the show, baby. You're for real. We're live, baby, in color. Welcome, dude. What's happening?
Oh my God! It's the first time I tried, and finally I got in here.
Hey, tactical,
well,
baby.
Everything's going well.
Tactical.
I'm happy. I'm a happy man.
Bro, I can't believe I got you on the horn, dude. What'd you get off work early tonight?
No, I've been off today, and I'm here at the house thinking about aliens and
damn, dude,
what type of synthesizer I'm gonna take up there if they ever come and pick me up.
Dude, listen, if they come get me first, I'll tell them to stop by your place and pick you up, man. We'll go together because listen, dude, it's time, isn't it? What are you gonna take with you?
Well, I'd probably take my MPC with me.
I knew it.
Yeah.
You weren't gonna take no Behringer.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna take no Behringer over to MPC, that's for sure.
Well, I want to sample their voice. Maybe it sounds really weird or something. I don't know.
Dude, imagine you could be the first guy to sample the actual aliens. That would be Tactical Midi's
Exactly.
story, you know? It's like, Tactical, tell us what happened. You'd be like, bro, I went up there, man. We hung out. We drank some hot Todd. I got samples from and from
Yeah. Well, I think, there's some, I don't know. I've had weird experiences in this life.
You want to share any?
Yeah. I had some weird experience, but once I was drunk, and I don't know if it counts if I was really drunk.
It counts, man. It counts, dude. What happened? Come on, man. You got to tell us.
Well, I was drunk, and then I got drunk at the job, which was crazy. They were having like party at the job, and I got really, really drunk that night.
Yeah.
And it was time for me to go. I finished the shift. I was really, really drunk. So I started driving home like this, all drunk driving. And I don't recommend, please, people don't drink and drive. It's crazy.
Hey,
That's
okay.
not good.
A disclaimer: we ain't recommending drinking and driving. Okay, we're not recommending that. Actually, we're telling people not to. Okay.
Yeah. So I was driving, and all of a sudden I feel like like a radio, like a military radio on my right ear.
Mm-hmm.
And when I looked to the side, there was something flying next to the car.
Shut up.
Right. And then this thing it had no face, but it was made of a metallic. It was a metal that it was shiny, but at the same time, it was shiny, but not too shiny. So I could see it sparkled, but it wasn't like super shiny like that, right? So that thing flew in front of my car and put his hand on my bonnet and smashed the car down and slowed me down.
Are you serious, dude?
Yeah, serious, bro. And boom, my tire explodes.
What?
And I feel the bang in the floor in the front of the car. One of my tires explodes, and then I take the first exit I saw. I took to the right, and I stopped at a gas station, and I was really messed up. And there was a mark of four fingers, but then it was like black, like burnt in front of it, right? It was burnt. Four fingers, big fingers, like that, but pointy, not round fingers, like pointy, like sharp fingers,
like salad fingers.
Yeah, yeah, like a Voltron, some type of stuff like that, or like a Gundam type of robot or something like that.
Yeah.
And and then that was the end of it. And I after that I never drank again.
Dude, that's wild. Are you serious? So you know what, man? Do you think they stopped you from maybe something bad happening?
Yeah,
wow.
I think so.
Dude.
Because I was like super drunk, like drunk plus.
Yeah. We know what that is. Drunk plus is like big time,
Yeah.
That's the point where you wouldn't even remember driving home.
Uh-huh.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
So let me ask
I
you a
got
question.
picked up by my uncle.
When you looked out your window, when you looked out the window And then were you like, oh, I'm seeing something, or was it like, what the hell is that? Like, what was your reaction?
Well, I was like, what is that? Like, what is that? And the thing was like talking to me, like
telepathically. Yeah.
Like telepathically, and then that's when it stopped me, like it slowed the car down really significantly, and boom, the tire blows. Wow. And then after that, and it's gone. It was like it poofed like in the air, like disappeared. You know, there's things that I cannot explain, but if those things were really bad things, they would have taken over already.
Yeah, I feel the same way, man. I feel like if they were totally, what's the word, malevolent? If they were malevolent,
yeah,
they would have done, you know, come on, you know, I feel like it'd be worse. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it is pretty friggin' bad, but then other times I'm like, nah, man, life's amazing. So, you know,
some crazy stuff I went through already.
Yeah,
so,
dude.
Yeah.
Dude, it's crazy because the friggin' bean hit your car and not only like scared you, it popped the tire so you couldn't drive anymore. You had to get picked up.
Yes. That's the word. That's the craziest thing about the whole thing.
Dude, that's so crazy. Do you think about that all the time still? And then you actually stopped drinking right after that?
Yeah. After that, I stopped everything.
Wow. And did your life turn around? Did your life turn for the better? Like, did things start going like in a good way?
Yes.
Dude, that's so crazy, bro.
It made me realize that it's not about me only. It's about more than just me.
Damn, man. That's a friggin' wicked story. And you know what's crazy, bro? What's crazy is people can say whatever, but after watching these videos here tonight, and like after seeing that and everybody watching what we just went through for the first half of the show, then you telling that story, that ain't crazy anymore, you know? That's like, oh, wow, you're so lucky you had that experience. That's insane. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, bro. What else, dude? What else you got on the go now, man? You're working out. You're pumping iron. I see you're getting in shape too, dude. Looking good.
I don't know. My face has stopped swelling so much. It was all swollen before, and it's working. I'm at 40 pounds total loss. I weighed this week 255 pounds right now.
Nice,
from 296.
Damn, you were big wheeling it. You were big wheeling it.
Yeah. You know, I'm a big man. I always been a big man, but I was like, I'm still, but I was like getting there.
Dude, 40 pounds is amazing.
I couldn't bend. I couldn't bend down to tie my shoes.
Oh crap!
It was a project to do that.
Damn, dude. So you're a slipper guy. Then you're like, man, I'm gonna wear these slippers or sandals.
Yeah. It was bad. It was really bad. And I've been doing the gym. It has been the past 6 months. It hasn't been that long. And in 6 months, you know, with diet, exercise, I'm also taking some medication. I'm taking the injections and all that stuff.
Okay, you find it working?
Right. Yeah, well, I have to do it because it's helping, you know, to accelerate, because I didn't want to get sick.
Yeah.
So I got scared. I said one day I was driving and I started my vision started getting a little blurry. I don't know if it was because I was consuming too much sugar and all this stuff and the soda and, you know, the lifestyle, the common guy type of lifestyle that is not great.
Yeah, to every man, you know, you get so caught up in life and work and just grinding that you actually just forget about yourself. You know, you forget that, like, oh crap, I gotta take care of myself and do some stuff. You know, man, like I had a scenario like that a while ago too, man. I had a weird scare happen and it shook me back into, and man, listen, you know what it is. Sometimes it's so easy to stop, but doesn't it feel good when you're in a bit of a groove, man? You're exercising. It's so hard to start back up, but once you're doing it, you start feeling good, man. And that's cool, dude. I'm so pumped. I check it out whenever you're saying you're pumping iron. I notice, man, you're looking good. You're feeling good. Love your attitude, bro. Love your show. You're awesome, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Thank you. I'm trying. It's been a little difficult for me because of the language thing. It's getting better. I gotta stop thinking too much about what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, bro. I think it's awesome, bro. I love how you present stuff. I love your energy. Yeah, don't even overthink it, man. It's amazing. Everybody loves you, man. Everyone loves the show. It's cool. I'm so pumped. You got the call in too, bro.
Yeah. Well, I guess I got lucky. I tried before, but I think I wasn't fast enough last time.
Damn, the line's hot tonight too. You got right in there, dude.
Yeah.
The line is hot. And listen, you working on that reggae track?
I'm working on that reggae track. I'm not gonna give any. I'm just gonna leave it for the day because I don't want to give anybody a snippet yet.
Yeah. You got to keep it real.
All I can say is coming along really well.
Sweet.
And I'm working on it. Yes, sir.
Awesome, man. Listen,
I want to see if I can make it. You will see. You will hear.
Yeah, don't give it away. Don't give it away.
Hopefully I can
Don't give
make
it away.
nice.
Don't give it away. It's going to be amazing. And dude, this is actually is this your first venture into the Kumite music series? I think it is, right?
Yes, it is my first time. I remember when we talked through like the normal chat. So you told me, you asked me one day like, hey, you want to be part of it? And I told you no, I couldn't do it. Well, I was really tied up with a lot of stuff, and that's why I couldn't say yes, because I wasn't gonna be able to make it on time. And I don't like to give my word and then not be able to
deliver.
finish.
Yeah, man. Appreciate that. Respect.
Yeah.
So listen, and the thing is too, bro, you're in the Kumite Now series, so now you're in it, right? So you are. We got the big one coming up in January, and like I said, the big one, we're changing a few things this year. It was a lot of pressure last year, and some people, it makes men out of men. It takes men and turns them into more men. Is what the Kumite does.
Well, I'm not gonna think about it when I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna think about it. I'm just gonna go with what I'm feeling.
That's it, baby. That's the point. That's the
whatever
point.
comes out, just apply the knowledge that I already know, and that's all.
Yeah, bro.
That's
And
all
just
I can
have a
do.
good time. And that's the whole point of the Kumite this season coming up too, in the new year in 2026, is we're just getting together and we're communing. We're sharing our awesome music together. Some people are taking it serious. Some people are having fun. And when you mix those beautiful sugars and spices, it comes out real nice.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, bro. Tactical Middies channel, man.
Yep.
Check him out on YouTube. Absolute legend. One of the most legendary synth renegades out there, bro. And it's an absolute honor and a pleasure for you to call in, man. I love that story. And, man, you tell that story proudly, bro, because that is something absolutely fantastic that ended up changing your life. And whatever it was, it did the right thing that night.
Yep. That's how it goes. I hope it was, an insight into my crazy life story.
Yeah, baby. And we want to hear more, man. Like I said, man, if we get the chance to hook up, come on the show, man. We'll chop it up. And you're always welcome anytime, man.
All right. Yeah. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Well, I send you my schedule lately. I'm banging. I got to bang all this hours.
I hear you, man.
And it's got, I got a lot of mouths to feed here.
Yeah, bro.
So it's yeah.
You got to grind. Listen, you buying a synth now soon or what? For Christmas? You taking it easy?
What you mean, a synth?
You gonna buy yourself a synth for Christmas?
Well, I already bought it. I bought two.
Man,
well, I bought me. You already saw it, which is the analog rhythm.
Ooh,
it's basically a synth, but it's a drum machine. But, and I got a Digitone synthesizer coming in the mail, and I want one more piece. I'm debating which way, because I want a poly analog synth. It has to be analog. I don't want anything digital anymore. I'm sorry, the digital thing is nice and everything, but there's something about that sound that is driving me crazy, and I want it.
You think about the TE-05?
I want something in the realm of I might go Behringer. I was thinking about the DeepMind, or I was thinking about the UVXA, or maybe there's other synthesizers on the second-hand market that I can pick up. analog mono synth. I don't know. I was thinking about the Messenger too, but then I don't have that real estate.
Yeah.
You know,
You got the
I'm a
Cobalt?
one-table man.
You got the Cobalt?
The Cobalt?
The Behringer Cobalt? K-O-B-O-L?
The Cobalt Expander?
Yeah, you got that?
No, I don't got that.
I know
don't got that.
Trader to Living says that thing's absolutely amazing, but guess what else though, bro? That Behringer 2XM is supposed to be an absolute monster too.
I know, but I wanna go.
Oh, you're going poly.
I wanna have more. I want poly. Yeah, I want poly.
Bro, get the UBXA. Screw it.
Polyphonic.
Get the 16 voice UBXA, 8 voices of atrophy, polyphonic aftertouch enabled monster.
Well, that's what I'm thinking about. I want that creamy, warm sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of bang for the buck too, bro.
Yeah. So that I think that would be a great buy, and that will add some of that goodness in there. Yeah. I don't get me wrong. I like digital, but there's some things that digital can't do, and there's something about triangle waves. And it has like a kind of a grittiness on triangle waves when it's analog compared to when it's digital. That it brings something to the table that is not there on the digital realm.
I gotta agree, man. The digital does miss something. You know, I mean the Korg multi-poly is friggin' very. I mean that thing is. Do you have that yet? That's a monster, dude. But if you want that analog, dude, I don't know if you could get better bang for your buck than the UBXA desktop.
Yeah, well, it's not cheap anymore.
Yeah,
it used to be. Well, it's still cheap, but it was very cheap before, and now it went up a little bit. I don't know. Secondhand market is just as fine. My analog rhythm was from a secondhand market, and I tell you, that person barely used it. I can tell by the encoders, they're still new.
Yeah, still got that tightness, still tight.
Yeah, they're still tight, and the construction is awesome. That thing heats up all the way, like the whole box is hot.
Oh man,
It's
listen. Are you looking for if Behringer came out with a new keyboard, or are you looking for the desktop?
All desktop.
All desktop.
It has to be I don't have the real estate. Like I said, I don't have a room. I share a room with my wife, so we can both do our projects in there.
Yeah, me too, bro.
So
we do it for the love, baby. We do it for the love. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, hopefully I get a house very soon. I see that comes through also. That's one of the things that I'm gonna start like focusing on.
Yep.
But that's separate from the music.
Dreams come true, man. You just got to keep working, keep putting away some scratch, man. And then once you get enough, you go for it, and then you got it, and then you in a whole new zone, man. Whole new zone.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
that's
it's
great.
Sweet. It's sweet, bro. It's sweet. Very sweet.
Man, I'm happy. I'm in Synth Samurai show. This is epic. This is for
Dude,
like.
I'm humbled, bro. Listen, I watch your show every friggin' week. I love it. It comes on late, so when I get up in the morning, I got to go to work super early, like 3 a.m. So I listen to your show. Like I try to catch it right when I'm in bed, and then I got to bail, and I watch it next day, man. I love it. I love your show. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sometimes it's late, but I gotta cover so many things over here, and I make sure that I don't have all these guys because I got old boys, right?
Yeah.
And they fight and they scream. So sometimes I'll be here and trying to make a video or something, and they're just like the walls are about to come down the house. You know how boys are.
Yeah, dude.
Fighting.
Dude. Wrestling up.
Yeah.
That's sweet, bro.
Yeah.
How many boys you got?
I got 3 boys.
Oh, sweet,
3.
dude. You got an epic little crew of dudes.
Yeah. No girls. Only boys.
Yeah, good boys, man. That's good, though. They'll take care
So
of
I gotta stay strong and healthy
Hey,
because I gotta keep them in line.
You got to stay strong and healthy, man. And like I said, it's inspiring, man, to see you working out. Because I know a lot of us, a lot of the renegades, we're all out here, man. We're all trying to get in shape, and life always like, it's like you got 10,000-pound gorillas on you 24/7, and then you forget about yourself, dude. And you just got to make time, don't you? You make time, and suddenly you're like, wow, I got time. Holy crap! And all you did was make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Well, we gotta do what we gotta do, right?
You gotta do what you gotta do, man. Listen, I think you're gonna really like the Hot Todd, bro. Hot Todd, I think you're friggin' gonna like Hot Todd, dude. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, man. I mean, I might use it as my pre-workout.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna
drink of choice.
Yeah, dude. I think your Hot Todd is gonna be something that you're gonna absolutely love, bro. I know it. When I think about Hot Todd too, I think about Tactical Midi. I'm like, I know Tactical Midi's gonna love friggin' Hot Todd, dude. I know all the Renegades are gonna love Hot Todd. It's friggin' amazing. I'm telling you, bro. You're gonna be so friggin' pumped, dude. For real. For real, dude.
Listen, one more thing. I'm working on the SYNTH Renegade sample pack, and I am working on it. It's gonna be. I don't know if I should do this, but I'm doing it.
Dude, do it. How about this? Do the SYNTH Renegade sample pack, and then I'll coordinate. Even if I got to stay up super late, we'll coordinate, and we'll come and you come on the show, man, and we'll go through the sample pack and stuff for everybody. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
Yeah, because this is gonna be a collection of all the SYNTH Renegades that are working hard out there.
Sweet.
And it's gonna be snippets and great samples of their, of their work, and it's gonna be awesome.
I friggin' think that's a very cool project.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
pumped.
I started that just today.
Dude, did you have an
inspired.
Echo sample running there when I checked it out earlier?
I started with Echo Craft.
Listen, there's no better Renegade out there to sample than Echo Craft, dude. It's friggin' amazing.
I got the Echo Craft, the Biscuit King, and then a couple more things.
Dude.
Yeah, man, it sounds good though. It sounds good,
God.
even though maybe when we say all these things, we don't think about it. But when you come back and sample it, and then you listen to the snippet by itself, you say this is $1 million.
Well, bro, the crazy when Hans Volt did that tribute to Echo the other night when he departed the synth world for 48 hours, when he came back, watching Echo's sample back, it was like, man, this is like a freaking documentary.
Yeah.
It's freaking cool, dude.
Oh man, this is amazing.
Yeah, man. So yeah, you get it, bro.
Well,
you get the sample
I'm not
pack
gonna
going.
hold you up any longer, guys.
No, I think you're
somebody
going to be the last
call.
caller of the night, man. We're going to end it with you because it was a great call, man. I've been looking forward to talking to you, and I'm so pumped you got through.
Oh well, that's really nice to know. And then nothing. I'm just gonna keep, like I said before, I'm gonna start posting my music on my channel.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about doing a second channel to just post finished music.
Mm-hmm.
I might do that, which that could be good too. But I don't know if I should or I should do both things. Open a new channel for my music and post the music on both places so I can start, racking up. Because I don't want to make music and keep it on my hard drive. I want to make it and,
Mm-hmm.
and then leave that in time, like recording into time and space, and then keep rolling, keep going forward.
And why would you want to put that on a second channel? Like, what's the logic behind it for you?
The logic is that you can go and just listen to music on that channel instead of,
instead of being all mixed up,
what
mixed
I mean?
into one, yeah.
And
interesting.
Instead of mixing, if you want to leave the channel running, song after song, then you leave it running song after song.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's gonna make it easier for people to find my music better. Okay. And then it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. It's I just name it different than my channel, but similar that people would know that that's my second channel, whatnot.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Like I said, guess what? The beauty of it is you just try it. And if it gets too much, you just say, all right, I'm going back to the one channel. And if it starts working, then it works perfect. The beauty of this thing, dude, is we are all our own TV broadcasts, and we can do whatever we want, create whatever we want, abandon shows if they don't work. Like, look at all the progression that you've done in your show, man. It's like everybody, not just you, all the renegades, everybody's constantly evolving and changing and trying new stuff. And like, I'll see you do something, I'll be like, man, that was cool. Maybe I'll add a little bit of that to my thing. I'll see Echo do something, see Harmonic Sonics, like you got Shrimp Wave going now, dude, which is nuts,
You know what? Even if when you don't think, you think about it, we learn something from each other, and that's the most valuable thing, is that you get a value out of all these interactions. And when you're watching, what do you rather watch? Would you rather watch somebody lying to you, or would you rather watch people that are really entertaining you and bringing you information that is important for whatever it is that you're into? I rather watch people that are on the same frequency that I am.
That's what I feel like. I feel like we're on the same radio station. You tune the dial. It's like, this is my station. These are the guys. These are the dudes I want to listen to. When I got a few minutes, I want to pop on and see what the fellas are up to, And then we got the live chats going. Everybody's cross-pollinating each other, having a good time. Like you said, learning from each other. You see something I'm doing, you pick it up. You see something someone else is doing, you pick it up. You got a question you have. Nobody's like gatekeeping each other and trying to hide information and only promote and help somebody if it does something for them. Everybody's just like, man, let's get this going together, I'm doing so. I told Echo the other night, I was like, bro, you got to do a call-in show. Why not? Screw it. Throw the friggin' number up, man. Like, it's just, if something seems cool and you can add it, why not add it,
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Or not, whatever.
And go ahead.
Yeah. We got to get that, we got to get going at some point, though. We got to get the Renegade Rendezvous, or the Renegade Rumble, where we all end up meeting up in person, man, and having a friggin' blast somewhere sometime, Rent a cruise ship or something.
Yeah, that would be great.
Rent a cruise ship. Everyone bring their families. See if Hot Todd can get it. If I can get Hot Todd going, bro, and Hot Todd will pay for a cruise ship, all paid for. We'll go like 3 nights around some harbor in Boston or something.
You go on the river casino.
Yeah, dude. We'll take the Hot Todd cruise,
Yeah, the Hot Todd cruise.
Dude, dreams come true. We'll see, bro. We'll see.
Hey, that's not bad. I love cruises. I cruise like most of my life. I've been going to cruises. I love that. That's really good.
Dude, you imagine friggin' Renegade cruise?
The Renegade cruise, and then we have a jam night in one of the theaters inside of the cruise.
Renegade cruise, and every night of the cruise, a different group of renegades perform.
Yeah, live synthesizer music.
Live
and
jams.
People are gonna be like, "What the hell is going on here?"
Yeah, dude, it'd be wicked. Yeah, it'd be like, what?
Yeah. It's not far off.
We'll just
man.
live stream. We'll just
like
live stream.
idea.
I think it'd be a freaking good idea. And guess what? Maybe the first cruise will just be 5 of us. Maybe the next will be 10. Maybe the next there's 20. And maybe next we're renting out the whole damn ship.
Yeah, that'll be crazy. That would be crazy.
I'm gonna try to gear something.
Everybody's gonna be walking around with a gimbal.
Yeah, dude. Everyone have a gimbal. You know what it'll be? It'll be like the ultimate live stream inception. Everybody will be live streaming everybody all at the same time. It's like, hey, Taco Mini. It's like a multi-stream.
You got like 5 people sitting in a row, and we all got gimbals in our hands.
Dude, oh my God, that'd be so funny. We got to start small. Maybe we'll start with a barbecue or something.
Yeah, man. I tell you, Thanksgiving is around the corner.
Yep.
A couple more days, and we're eating massive amounts of food.
What do you got? What do you got? What do you have on Thanksgiving? Anything special? Or you do the classic?
We're gonna do pork. We're gonna make pork.
Deadly.
Yeah, pork.
You gonna roast a pig or like pork loin, pork chops?
Pork shoulder.
Ooh, pork shoulder, deadly. Deadly.
Yeah, with the crunchy skin, well cooked crunchy skin on the outside, potato salad, and then we get like cold pasta elbow salad.
Oh yeah.
And then we'll have some flan made by my wife, a really nice flan, and and a lot of diet soda.
Ooh yeah. We need a Pepsi or Coke.
Coke. I'm a Diet Coke guy.
Yeah,
well,
man, dude.
Coke Zero.
Coke Zero.
Yeah,
You
Coke
remember
Zero.
Crystal Pepsi?
Pepsi, I can do Pepsi too.
No,
I
do you
don't
remember
discriminate.
Crystal Pepsi when they turned it clear?
Oh, I remember that. I heard so many bad things about that Crystal Pepsi, and I think people were confusing Crystal Pepsi with Zima. You remember Zima?
Yeah,
Zima.
dude. Yeah. Dude,
So,
what about, you remember McDonald's pizzas?
McDonald's pizzas? I think I never had them.
Dude.
I never had them.
McDonald's had the best
I bet it was
pizzas ever. They were the best. You could go in, you get a McDonald's pizza and fries and a Coke. Personal size pizza. It was friggin', maybe it was only in Canada we had McDonald's pizzas actually.
I think so because I never saw that. I don't know now. I haven't seen a fast food place like that in a really long time. It's been a while.
All right, listen, man. You
It's
check it.
when I eat it, you know how it goes. It's like you eat fast food and then you want more.
Oh, bro, I know. Listen, dude. Last time I had McDonald's, I was in South Korea. Me and the missus took off from the bar one night and only had a couple beers. So I was driving a scooter. Had the missus on the back of the scooter, right, going like freaking 50 clicks. Turned around. I was like, "You want to get McDonald's?" She was like, and she don't eat that. And she was like, "Yeah." So we like pulled into McDonald's, got it, freaking got home. I think I got a Big Mac, large fries with like a bunch of chicken sauce. Do you know what chicken sauce is? That white chicken sauce. Bunch of chicken sauce. And then she got nuggets and something else, bro. We both ate it and then both friggin' puked right after.
yeah, man. You never know what's on the.
Dude.
You never know how long that's been sitting there.
Oh my god, dude!
It's a gamble.
Oh, it's a gamble. It was late night too, right? So it's like this was a gamble, and don't forget it's South Korea too, so that's even a little bit, God knows there might have been a little bit of dog in that burger. You know what I mean?
Who knows, man? You never know. I mean, I have worked when I was younger at fast food places, and I don't want to say any brand because I don't want to get everybody compromised. But I know that some of the meats will stay there for a really long time. We can get something real dry, man.
Dude.
Like, I don't know how they eat it. I don't know how can you swallow that dry meat. That's really bad.
Dude, it's like because the people come in with a bit of a buzz and they just honk it down,
And then the late night crew are pissed, so they put extra salt on that. Yeah, man, they love putting extra salt at night.
Oh, why do they do that? Just to like mask the dirt taste?
Yeah, man, it's amazing what happens in there. Yeah, but I mean, as long as there's no waste, and it's all profit and no waste, it's all good.
Hey, man, it's your choice. If you want to eat it, you got to take the risk, man. That might be some old beef you're getting, right?
Yeah.
Especially late at night when you got that hunger munch.
Yeah, it's better than fainting because you haven't ate all day. I mean, if it's that bad, at least you can have a bite of something. But,
dude.
Dude. I'm not gonna criticize because I've ate that thing so many times in my life. So,
bro,
yeah, each their own.
You can't criticize it. It's just food, man. You know what I mean? You eat what you eat. Who cares? It's your own problem. If you want to eat crap, eat crap. You want to eat good stuff, man. I like potato chips. I'm a massive fan of potato chips. Dip them in ketchup, bro. You ever dip potato chips in ketchup?
Oh yeah, but potato chips. No, I don't know. Potato chip. I find potato chips to be way too salty for me.
That's why you gotta dip them in ketchup, bro. Listen, get a bag of plain potato chips, kettle chips. You gotta get the kettle ones, not the Lay's, because they crack. You get those kettle chips, and pour up yourself a little cup of ketchup, especially if you get like the spicy ketchup, and dip the potato chips in there, dude, next level.
Mhm.
Dude, you'll love it. You know, but do it as a treat though. You know, I don't want to get you hooked on ketchup and potato chips. You know.
Yeah, tell me about ketchup. I think I'm probably one of the persons that buys the most ketchup in this world.
Oh, dude.
There's so much ketchup in here.
Dude, you think you buy more ketchup?
Ketchup
than
and
me?
barbecue sauce.
Dude, you put ketchup on everything too?
Yeah, man, that's a Puerto Rican thing. We put ketchup on every single thing we see.
Dude, I love freaking ketchup. I put it on everything too.
And he says,
You
that's
put-
vanilla cake. I put ketchup on it. Ooh, ready to go.
Oh, dude, I put ketchup on pancakes. My missus' grandmother freaks. She'll make pancakes and then she'll put the maple syrup out. And I'll go to the fridge and grab the ketchup. And she's like, "You're not putting ketchup on the pancakes." And I'm like, "Yeah, I am."
Listen, if you're not eating white rice with fried eggs and ketchup on top of that, you don't know what you're missing.
Dude,
And you
I've
gotta
never tried
leave
the
the
rice
eggs
with
kind
ketchup.
of running. You leave the eggs kind of running.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
dude.
that's the way to go.
Dude, we might be tied for the Guinness Book of World Records for most ketchup in a pantry. Dude, it's nuts.
It's just everybody here likes ketchup.
Bro,
It's not just me, it's
bro,
everybody.
Sometimes I'll bring ketchup with me somewhere just in case they don't got it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, I'm bringing this with me now. Some people don't have ketchup.
Well-
It's crazy. Echo Craft doesn't eat ketchup.
No.
He only eats marinara sauce. It's the weirdest thing. I'm like, bro, you don't eat ketchup?
Marinara with biscuits.
Yeah, he has a marinara biscuit, dude. Cornbread and marinara or something, you know?
Oh my god.
Dude, the Great Biscuit Wars were nuts. Speaking of that, I got the freaking
Nah, man.
I got the Biscuit King shirt right here on the screen.
That's the most funniest thing I ever heard. I just don't understand.
Dude, the Biscuit Wars were nuts. Dude, and then I freaking had to steal the title and become the true Biscuit King because he wouldn't accept. So then I was like, all right, I'm the freaking Biscuit King now. So this is the Biscuit King merch.
Yeah, that's the best sample ever. That's
Oh
the
my
best sample I got right now.
You got the Biscuit
Yeah,
King
that's
sample?
one of. Listen, I got the Biscuit King sample claim. When you claimed it, I have it. I have it. It's from that same video. I tell you, that's an original.
Oh my
That's an original one. Yeah, I'm gonna.
I can't wait, bro. I can't wait for the friggin' Tactical MIDI Renegade sample pack, bro.
Yeah, let me put something here, right quick. You know, here.
You got the Biscuit King.
You got the biscuit.
You got the Biscuit King. You got the Biscuit King. You got the Biscuit King.
Dude, you gotta send the Renegade sample pack to Teenage Engineering and see if they'll make one of those devices with just Renegade samples.
Oh yeah, look at this one.
My kids watch this too, and you cuss too much. You swear too much.
Dude, the Renegade, dude, Echo synth car samples are nuts.
No, I'm not gonna put the Echo Coal Dust because Echo Coal Dust he swears at the end, so I don't want to mess it up. Yeah, but I got this one.
I wouldn't let my kid watch this channel.
Dude.
Yeah, man.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
There's an endless supply of samples.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Like,
I don't care.
I don't know what I'm doing, but it's gonna be funny.
Oh
I'm gonna make it available for everybody.
Dude, the
You know,
Renegade
but
sample
I
pack,
wanted to
you gotta make a
compilate
song
as
with
much
it.
as I can.
You gotta make a song with it. I Don't Care song by Echo Craft would be nuts.
Yeah, well, right now I'm here like trying to transfer some new stuff to the Electron, and I don't know where that sound is coming from. I have a noise, and I don't know what it is.
You're going full electron, aren't you? You and friggin' Machines One are electron junkies.
I'll turn it off. That's the machine. I did the transfer and now it's all weird out. I hope I didn't break it.
Are you putting the samples on the MPC or putting them on the electron?
No, on the electron. No, it was after I did the transfer. It ended up with a little noise on it. Now it's not there anymore. I guess something to do with the sample. Because it has like I bought 2 sample packs. I already had electron samples that I was using on the MPC.
Mm-hmm.
But this machine sounds so good. I tell you, the MPC is there, but I'm using it mainly now like a effects box
Mm-hmm.
where everything and also a looper,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm working on a template that is gonna be like it's gonna be like a looper template if people want to make the machine into a live looper.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be able to do like transitions, and when you want to hold, let's say you want to hold the loop, you hold the loop on one side and then you come to the other machines
Mm-hmm.
and you can change the whole entire music, and then you can jump back into a different part, which you know, some people would think that it doesn't really matter, but for me it matters because I have like a set of effects on the looper side. It's going to be like transition effects.
Mm-hmm.
So you can, while the loop is going, you're doing effects on the other side, but at the same time, you can change other things in the other machines to make like a you know, like a change up, like do change up.
Mm-hmm.
Some people use like loopers. I had the RC202 that I bought strictly for that, but it doesn't work.
Oh.
Yeah, the RC202, it cannot take like loud signals. It takes minus 10 decibels, and it doesn't work.
It's like basic.
Yeah, like very basic. Yeah.
I got the RC505. I haven't even turned it on yet. I bought it. I haven't even turned it on to see if it worked. Bought it like a year ago.
Well, the RC505 is nice. I just think it's a lot of real estate for what it does.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and nowadays we have the technology to make those things smaller.
I know.
I mean, yeah.
Like someone should make like a. How can
you
you not make a friggin' You should be able to make an RC505 like tiny, with the exact same capability. You know.
Yeah, because it's you make the big buttons, shrink everything down a little bit, and you know. Yeah, but I guess, you know, I don't know how things work over there. They probably recycle boards left and right from everything else.
Big time.
So that's.
I'm gonna have to get this going though. I got to get the RC505 going. It's right here. I got to get that thing going, man. Frig, I got to get so much stuff going.
I still got the Behringer Edge. Is one of the things that I love the most here on my setup.
Behringer
because
Edge.
It can do so. Yeah, the Behringer Edge is amazing. The kind of the deep bass that I can make with that. The only thing is that it doesn't have an envelope, but I can work that around with an envelope. I can send an envelope with the MPC.
Mm-hmm.
I'll send like through the CV outputs,
mm-hmm.
and I can send like envelope to the amp. Yeah, the amp.
Dude, that's sweet. I can't believe you didn't get a Malevolent yet.
What? Malevolent?
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. It might fit here.
It's pretty small. But
yeah.
I don't know. I think when I think about it now, when I think about your style too, music, maybe this thing is too friggin' mental, because it is like a friggin' wild Mustang to try and tame. So it's like, it's good to go crazy on, but it's like wild, you know?
I like wild. Don't get me wrong. I like wild,
bro.
But the thing is that it might, you know, when you're doing more than one sound at the same time, you're working with a couple things at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a machine that makes you think way too much on it,
yep,
it will interrupt. It will interrupt everything else.
Yeah, I agree.
It's good. Those types of machines is good for like when you're gonna do a part where it's like focused on that part and everything else is like giving it space.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
'Cause
agree. I
That
agree.
thing is loud and
Bro,
it does
it cuts through
have
mixes
a growl.
it's got a growl, and sometimes it's like it's very overpowering to the point where you're like, oh, geez, I don't know if I should have brought that in. It's insane. You know?
I wish they made a module, like a module. If they made a module of a malevolent module,
that would be killer.
That would be on my part right there, because I can just take one of my modules, take it out, put that new module, and I work with that.
Malevolent module. That should be an easy do too. Just chop the friggin' keyboard right off it. Euro rack, 19 inch. Well, bam.
Yeah, Eurorack ears, and you can make a combo with other things. Like there's so many things nowadays that can go into a Eurorack. But I know you guys love to have your synthesizers with keys, and I totally respect that, because a synthesizer is an instrument and it should be played like an instrument. It's just for people like me that don't have that much space, that it will be great to have something, a little compact on the side, like a version of it. It doesn't have to be, a version of it will be fine. That's why I buy modules. I have the Hydrosynth, desktop, and I have the the SH4D is also a module desktop. The drum machines, they're already like very, very small and tight. And I just got one piano for everything, like one MIDI controller for everything.
Man, the multi-poly's nuts. I think you'd like the multi-poly, bro.
Yeah, I heard it. I'm very impressed by it.
It's got the virtual analog on it's pretty friggin' good. But it is a Korg, and Korg has been known to have weak output on those Raspberry Pi synths. But the multi-poly, I've noticed, compared to the Op6 and the Wave State and the Mod Wave, the multi-poly at this same volume setting, say 12 o'clock, is friggin' way crazier than the other three. I don't know why, but it just is. It's like they friggin' put an extra friggin' nut in it,
They probably put a good converter on it.
Yeah.
The converter is the one that decides how much dB on output is going to have.
They did something different. Definitely something different, for sure.
Well, I can still do it with that's why I have a little mixer here, just in case I have something that is too weak. I just run it through the mixer and add some more gain, and that will solve the problem. But like I said, we'll go digital, but I want analog. I'm thinking so much about analog. I got this analog rhythm here, and when I play it here, I bet you heard it the other day. It's so really, it cuts through. Like even if I'm making a song and I put the volume down, not too high, it still cuts through the mix. You can hear it.
Dude, when I was listening to your show with the analog rhythm, it sounded good. When you're going through all the drums and stuff and all the sounds and the kits, it sounded freaking good.
Yeah.
You guys got me turned on to analog bit. Machines One has been doing it, and I've been watching his stuff with the analog, or the electrons. And I watched yours the other night, and I was like, damn, dude. And I love that tone verk and the sounds he was getting out of the tone verk the other night. The thing's just a friggin' lemon at the minute and needs a couple firmware updates before it's like, before you're,
Yeah.
Machines
I like the idea of the tone work, but I also like the MPC. But at the same time, with the MPC, the problem with the MPC is this: the MPC is like a chameleon. Like whatever you feed into it, that's what it becomes. If you feed it weak sounds, it becomes a weak sounding thing. Now, the sound that is generated inside of the MPC is also not that great. Like you will have to, like I would recommend if you have an MPC and you're gonna use the internal synthesizers, just run it through something to heat it up and then back into the inputs, like an analog heat or one of those what's the name? Autobahn. It's called the Autobahn. And that's also like something to heat it up, or run it through an analog what you call that, preamp.
Oh, the preamp.
Run it through a really good, run it through an analog preamp with the with the nice thing, big block in there. I forgot the name of it. Oh,
dude, even running it through a good mixer is friggin' can bump your stuff up pretty good too.
Yeah, but mixers depends on what type of mixer. Like consoles are better because they got transformers. That was what I was trying to get to.
Oh yeah.
So the console runs everything through transformers, but like regular mixers, they don't go through through any transformers. So it might not give you what you're looking for. It could, because I have the Mackie and doesn't have any transformers, and I can add a little bit of that grit with the gain knob, and you can do that. It's not bad. It's the longer you play this game, the more you want out of your sound.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with music gear, is that the more you experience, the more you want more,
dude,
and better.
Sound addicts, man. I was talking to Hans Volt about that earlier today, and we were just talking about sound, and he was talking about his journey and stuff, and how he's like at the point where he's like, he knows what he wants, and he's sick of buying a synth and trying to make it sound what he wants when he knows that there's certain gear that does it already, So he's kind of, it's an interesting journey, because he's owned so many synths and tried so many different kinds of stuff and stuff. So he knows, kind of like what you're saying now, he knows exactly what he wants in a sound. So he's just chasing it down,
Yeah, well, it comes with experience. I had vocals. I had I had a ton of vocals. I had probably like 6 vocals and something like that. And it's all nice and good with the vocals. I'm not, ragging on them. It's that it comes to a point where a vocal bass, it's not enough. You want to start modulating.
It's just not enough. Yeah, I know what you mean, dude. It's like, it's not enough. You're like, I need another sound. I need more power. I need more gain.
Basically, it's more modulation. Like the best synthesizers you're ever gonna have, the higher synth, I cannot get rid of it because I have so much modulation in it that it's a synthesizer that can do pretty much anything. Even though it's digital, but I can make it sound really nasty because it has a lot of modulations and a lot of options. And with analog polys, I got rid of the Pro 800, the Behringer Pro 800. I sold it, and I sold it not because it was sounding bad. It was because I didn't have enough. It doesn't have enough modulations for me to like it.
So it's because limited.
But I can get close with the higher synth to the same type of sounds, It's like
Hydrosynth's a beast, man. It's a beast. Hydrosynth's a beast.
If the Pro 800 had 3 LFOs, but instead of 1, it had 3, and then if it had at least 7 destinations or 8 different destinations, that would have made that synthesizer into a wild animal. And and this is me thinking about it like a synth person that likes just synths, because I'm not an engineer. Probably engineers are gonna be like, this guy here is talking so much, he doesn't understand, blah blah blah. I understand. But I'm saying that's just me.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know, I probably have to add like 100,000 more diodes into the whole board just to do that, you know.
Exactly, man. It's like I
Mhm.
agree though. It's funny because everybody's got their own unique thing that they're chasing too, and like their own weird kind of. And you can't really, you can explain it to people, but you're the only one that really knows kind of what you're exactly looking for. So you might explain it, and someone might be like, "Yeah, but," and you're like, "Yeah, but." I just can't explain it, what I'm looking for here. Like, I know what I'm looking for, and I could try to explain it, but you still won't really understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and then you have some people that they will say gear don't make you. It's all about the music, and the gear is not that important. I know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I know that since I started making play.
Yeah.
Since I grabbed my first guitar, I know this.
Yeah, exactly.
Because when I had my first guitar, I knew that I only needed that guitar to do whatever I have to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not a baby anymore. You know what I mean? I'm not a baby anymore. You know, you gotta grow up, and when you grow up, things have to grow with you. You know,
Mhm.
and it's not about spending money, because it's never about spending money. Because if you think that a piece of gear is not good for you anymore, you just sell it.
Exactly.
Get most of the money back.
Exactly.
Get your money back. And what's the problem with holding on to something? It probably goes up on price sometimes, or sometimes it just drops.
Yeah.
You never know.
It's like a crapshoot, but at the end of the day, once you switch it out, you're still not out that much money, but you might make a bit of money sometimes. But then you get to try a new synth and you get to get a new sound palette and a new interface and all this kind of stuff. And then you can get some different
Yeah.
inspiration. I don't know. I think a lot of people don't understand the gear journey. A lot of people hate on it, but everyone hates on anything for a bit of fun, Everyone thinks I'm anti-VST. I don't know where to get that idea, right? But, I don't know how they came up with
VSTs, the problem with the computer, and I started with, before I did synthesizers, I started with FL Studio. I still use FL Studio. And the problem is you get you get a lot of analysis paralysis, because it's so many options, and then the interface of it is not buttons and knobs.
Dude. Yeah, dude.
That tell you where you at. It's you're clicking each one of those buttons, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta click. When you have two hands, you can twist 2 or 3 knobs with one hand.
Exactly.
And it's easier when you grab a VST synthesizer, right? There's no muscle memory.
No, it's true. It's like the mouse moves, and then you're pulling a lever with the mouse. The worst thing, man, is when you're like turning a knob with the mouse, and you got to click it and like spin your hand up and down and move the knob.
Yeah,
it's just like
it loses the shine.
Yeah,
and then
that's why I compare it to a blow up doll. I'm like, it's just not right, is it? It's just something not right about it. But
well, it loses air,
Yeah. It does, bro. Eventually you're stuck there with a flat friggin' thing on, and it's like, it's that air, bro. You're like
you have to run the air pump all night.
How much longer are you gonna do that? You're gonna have to get one of like a bouncy castle pump out there,
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not ragging on people, but if you're gonna do VSTs, you're gonna end up you're gonna end up writing mostly presets.
Yep.
And I'm not writing on people that do presets, but if you don't do presets when you're on a DAW, you're gonna take forever to finish a song, because you go and you get the MIDI controller and start trying to assign all these knobs to a synthesizer, a virtual synthesizer. By the time you're done with that, you have like 6 hours past.
Bro. No, thank you. No, thank you. But some people are into it. Like, if you're strictly a sound designer and you want to get into the nitty gritty, okay, cool. But listen, I don't know. Something about hardware, bro. We're hardcore hardware bros, It's just the way it is. People got to deal with it. Too bad. You know what I mean?
Well, the hardware people, they don't want to say it because they don't say something. They say about the picture thing that you will take pictures. Yeah, you will take pictures of how like you mix an album or whatnot. But most of these people, they know their consoles and their mixers and all those things like an instrument. So when they get their hands on it, they already know how that thing is gonna sound.
Yep.
They already know how you have to record that guitar, and they know how that guitar is gonna be affected by the way they use that console. Same thing with synthesizers. The same thing. It's all relative. Everything is an instrument.
Yep.
Every single machine is an instrument. It's like picking a trumpet or picking up a violin or picking up, they're all different.
Yep.
That's what I think about it.
I think so too.
I don't see.
I think so too, man. Everything's different. I look at every synth as its own separate instrument. It's not just a synthesizer. They all are separate, and like each one I got has specific things that I really like about it, and that the other ones, there's something. This can do some things that this one can do. That one can do some things this one can do. But each of them have things that neither of them can really do. Maybe they can do them with a lot of work, but not like immediately. I know if I go to Malevolent, I'm like, I can make this thing friggin' screech fast. Juno X, I can make that thing sound real sweet, quick. Everything on that sounds good. Go over to the Monopoly. Oh, I can do some beautiful things with some filter sweep and some LFOs and some crazy friggin' cross modulation in that, and really get it going nuts. Good drone, But yeah, you feel the same way. But listen, brother, I gotta hit the sack here now, man. I got an early rise, so I gotta go make some cheddar. All right. Gotta buy myself some synths, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you calling.
Great
Get that sample pack going, dude. We'll get on there and bring it to the world.
Yes, sir. So we'll be in touch.
All right, baby. Absolutely.
At the Discord.
At the Discord,
and
baby.
We'll
See
talk
you in the
about
Discord.
We'll talk about it because it's not finished yet. It's still got a long ways. I want to put at least a good amount of samples into that.
Well, I'll make a channel in the Discord called Tacticals Renegade Samples, and then if anybody finds anything cool or chops anything, they can throw it in with a timestamp or something too. If there's a cool thing someone finds.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah, that's what
that'll be great. It's for the shits and giggles. Yes. It's not that serious. And it's a fun thing. Remember, this is a movement.
Right.
We all this is actually Synth Samurai's movement. This is his show, and I try to contribute as much as I can because I like to be part of something.
Hey, man, where we go one, we go all, baby. You know that.
Exactly. Yes, sir.
All right, bro. Listen,
So,
you have a good night with the missus. Take care of the kids. Work hard, work out, and we'll be catching up.
All right, man.
All right,
good
baby.
night. Great show.
Yeah, man. Thank you for calling. Tactical, you the man, bro.
All right.
All right, peace.
All right, have a good night.
All right, man, that's the show for tonight. That's Tactical Mitty. Had to spend some extra time with Tactical, baby. He's a legendary renegade. We've been trying to connect for a while now, and I can't believe he got through and called in, man. He's got one of my favorite shows on all of YouTube. Love him. He's awesome. Hardworking man, works hard, provides for his family, puts his family first. And he's a legendary dude, and he does live streams every Tuesday evening, I believe, but at least once a week when he can. And yeah, what a great caller, man. Lots of great calls tonight. And listen, you got to figure it out, man. Buckle up, strap in, because 2026 is going to be insane. Just want to thank my main sponsors, Iowa Trading Company, one of the greatest brand and merchandising companies on planet Earth. And I want to thank Hot Todd Energy, which will be available to all the Renegades soon. We almost got all the pre-orders sold out and reservations for the orders. And it's going to be hot, baby. And we got some surprises coming for that. So I'm excited about Hot Todd Energy, the energy drink for the creators, for the electronic musicians, for the gamers, for everybody. And you'll be seeing that everywhere for sure, man. Hot Todd Energy, baby. All right, that's the show. So. Yeah. Slow.